fourth quarter's ended and the game is over, but that does not mean that the fun has stopped. I'm Josh Sharp, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church, and I want to invite you to come be with us for the fifth quarter. After every Gibbs home game, we're opening up our teen room to any middle school and high school students that would like to come and join us. We're going to have games. We're going to have concessions. Our coffee shop is going to be open, and it's going to be a good time. Entry is completely free. Just come and be with us. Grab your friends. Join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church for fifth quarter.
Family of faith are three words that truly describe the wonderful relationships we share at Clear Springs. We want you and your family to come and feel at home and be part of our community. At Clear Springs, you're surrounded by a caring, loving community who will help you and your family grow, sharing the good times, but also helping you shoulder the tough times. We strive to reach out to people, create forever friendships, and share the love of Jesus with those around us. Whether you are a large family or a family of one, we invite you to be a part of our family at Clear Springs. We hope that you will visit us soon. For more information, visit our website at clearspringsbaptist.net.
Good evening, Eagle fans, and welcome to Ernest Whited Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Gibbs Eagles and the Karns Beavers. I'm Tim Borff alongside Jason Arnwine, and we want to welcome you to tonight's game and joining in with us. Field is the players just now exited the field. Band's starting to make their way in and get ready to get set. We're going to bring you the national anthem and all that live. So we'll do that in just a minute. We're going to throw you down here in just a minute to Jenny. She's going to be trying to pull in the coach here. We're going to try to get a word with him before the game starts, to kind of get his thoughts on last week and everything. Jason, we're coming off obviously a disappointing loss last week to our crosstown rivals of the Eagles, the Red Devils. And, I think if you look at the stat sheet, Gibbs was right there, man. The numbers actually were pretty close to each other's. It just kind of, I think it came down to a little bit of turnovers there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, actually, I was looking at the stats earlier today, and we actually outgained them in total yardage. They had us beat a little bit in time of possession, but yeah, at the end of the day, we had 4 turnovers, and they had 1. So 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions for us, and a fumble loss for them. So, yeah, and some of those at really inopportune times just can make all the difference. So, yes, but yeah, like I said, glad to be back. Beautiful night for football here, and just excited to be back.
Yeah, weather's a lot better this week than it was last week. Obviously, we got a little bit later start last week, and now we're a little bit earlier start this week. So
no chance of rain, I don't think tonight.
No,
either,
it's a beautiful night. It is still a little bit warm. I mean, it's 84, and feels like right now I think it's 89. But once that sun goes down, it'll feel right here for these guys here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, and like I said, excited to have 2 home games to start the season here. They're away next week and then back at home again. So yeah, by the time we get back home again after tonight, it'll really starting to be feeling nice when the sun goes down. So.
We're going to try to catch up with Coach here in just a few minutes. I think that he's in coaching mode, so trying to catch up with him here a little bit is kind of being a little bit of a challenge. But we're going to try to do that, and we'll throw it down there as soon as Jenny, if she has some luck here, trying to get a hold of him. If not, it's okay. He's here to coach a football game, so we don't want to interrupt a whole lot of what he's doing. But we're going to try to get here in just a few minutes.
Absolutely. So yeah, and like I said, no, those guys are busy, but yeah.
I do want to take a minute to obviously share our broadcast, get it out there, get it going. We try to get as many people on as we can. Last week I think we probably had to set some records as far as people listening in. I think we had close to 600 or 700 people at one time listening in or watching our Facebook feed, and then we also had the YouTube. So we certainly appreciate everybody that tuned in on that. I will say, as a precursor, we took a little bit of heat last week because I think they thought we were a little bit one-sided. So I'm going to tell all the Beaver fans out there listening, you're probably going to hear us be a little one-sided. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Our church is about a half a mile down the road here from the high school. So if we're a little biased, don't take no offense to it.
Yeah,
we just enjoy the Eagles. So
yeah, all our announcers are Gibbs alumni. So so yeah, but you look at it like this: TV guys try to be neutral, but if when we're listening to Bob Kessling on the radio tomorrow, he's going to be biased towards the Vols. So we're like the radio broadcast. You're seeing us with video. So
well, I will say that we had some Karns fans made their way out. Not quite as what the Halls fans were last week, but that's a little understandable. It's a little bit of a different drive for Karns fans than it is for Halls. But
sure.
They brought a few here with them tonight.
We still do have a good crowd tonight. I mean, certainly nothing like last week. I mean, we literally were, if we got a capacity of 4,000, I never heard an official number, but I know we were over that because there were people standing along the fence and on the banks and everything. And, still got some seating tonight. So, we'd encourage you guys to come out and support the Eagles, through the rest of this season, especially as the weather starts getting nicer. I know the players and everyone appreciates that. And if you haven't had the chance to see the stadium, it truly is beautiful. So much nicer for us up here in the press box, but the stands are better facilities for, concessions, souvenirs. Go visit the Spirit Shack. That money goes directly to supporting the team when you buy souvenirs and shirts and things, so support those folks, and yeah, just come out and check out the stadium. It really is great to see.
Yeah, and watching the copter shots from last week where they come out here and was a part of that, and we certainly appreciate them coming out. Man, the field looked great whenever those night shots. That was just really cool. So.
Yeah, some of those sunset scenes with the orange in the background, and yeah, there were some beautiful, beautiful images I saw from last week. So yes, like I said, copter shots, we appreciate those folks. And while we still have a moment here, as we're waiting on getting with Coach Turner, we'll kind of hit up some of our sponsors here pretty quick. And again, Tim may have mentioned it before. Bud should be joining us later. But we'll just kind of hit some of our sponsors here as we go down. We got Perry Realty Group, Debbie and Eddie Perry for one of our sponsors. Avalon Landscaping. Those guys can take care of any your landscaping needs, everything from yard mowing to maintenance to sprinklers, irrigation, all of those things. Plumbing Authority. Those folks are great to help you with any plumbing problems or issues. Like I said, we mentioned copter shots. Those folks were always gracious to help us. So and they're available for weddings, events, fall festivals, whatever. Do reach out to those folks. Our interview of the game, like I said, we're hoping to get Coach Turner here, but our game interviews are sponsored by Brittany Gibson. She's with Whited and Associates Realty. So again, reach out to Brittany or Whited and Associates if you do that. And again, she's going to be the sponsor of our interview here shortly. Knoxville Dragway. Again, appreciate those folks being on board with us, and I know Bud will talk about that some more later. I think they've got a big event coming up in October. Patterson Tennessee Waste. So for dumpsters, roll-off dumpsters, porta potties, things like that. Patterson has been a staple in the community for many years, supporting those things, and Dusty's got a son playing out there, so he definitely is supporting the folks.
And I saw him on the way in too. He's here. He's ready.
Yeah,
so.
Sounds great. And then the last sponsor we have is Waffle House. And, kind of like they said last week, you don't have to do a whole lot when you say that. It just kind of speaks for itself. But we appreciate all these sponsors contributing. And again, like I said, visit them and support them. Like I said, Waffle House, all those guys and gals, make sure and reach out to them and support them, because we couldn't do this without their help and their support. So.
Well, again, Eagle fans, we thank you for joining us. We're going to take just a real quick break. Jenny's still trying to track down Coach again. If we get a chance to talk to him, it'd be fantastic. If not, we understand that he's here to do a job, so we won't bother him, but we'll try to track him down. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I've got a question for you. Do you like having fun? Do you like playing games? How about a Bible devotion? Do you like that? Well, then you would love Wednesday nights at Clear Springs Baptist Church. I am Pastor Josh. I'm the interim student pastor here at Clear Springs, and I want to give you the invitation to join us at 6:30 on Wednesdays for our unfazed worship. Come and be with us. You'll love it.
Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer-focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs.
Hello parents, do your kids love candy and fun, games? If they do, we want to invite you out to Clear Springs Baptist Church to our kids ministry. I'm Pastor Jamie. On Sunday morning, we're going to have something for all ages, from 0 all the way up to 5th grade. We meet at nursery, we meet at Little's church, we meet in kids' church, and we want you to be a part of it. Also, on Wednesday, we have our Teenkin program, and we meet from 0 all the way up to 5th grade as well. They'll memorize Bible verses, they'll teach a Bible lesson, and it's a lot of fun. We hope to see you soon.
At the Plumbing Authority, they know that you want to be able to relax and not deal with plumbing problems. Undependable plumbing can cause you stress and frustration. You deserve to enjoy your home without worrying about your plumbing. They care about plumbing. They care about you and your home. They've helped thousands of homeowners solve their plumbing problems for over 29 years. Don't let unexpected plumbing issues ruin your day. Instead, find relief when you call or schedule online, and let us help you get comfort back in your home. Call the Plumbing Authority at 865-238-2280.
And welcome back to Ernest White Stadium on the campus of Gibbs High School. We're band's starting to kind of get in position here, Jason. There's about 2.5 minutes away from giving us the national anthem here, and obviously we're going to bring you that live and all that and respect that. So we'll be hushing up here in just a few minutes. I think Jenny's still trying to track down Coach again. We may have to scrap that.
Yeah, it may have to be later in the broadcast thing, but we'll hit a couple other kind of highlights for y'all here as we wait. Like I said, just a couple minutes, and we'll turn it over to the band. But like I said, we mentioned our sponsors. Appreciate those folks. Just some other events coming up at the church in the not too distant future. The most immediate one tonight, as we're doing after every home football game, we're having what we're calling the fifth quarter at the church. So that is after the game. It's open to any middle and high school student. Again, you don't have to be a member of our church or even attend there, but we welcome any middle and high school students to that. It'll be open. We've got chaperones, supervisors, and everything there. We've got a coffee shop that's open, some concessions. So basically open our teen room and a good chance for a good safe place for folks to come and kind of hang out with their friends and have some fun. So that is tonight immediately following the game at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And again, if you're not familiar with it, we're 7350 Tazewell Pike, right on the big hill behind Weigel, so you can't miss us. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday, we've got our first ever Cars and Coffee event that's going to be from 9 to 11. And again, what's great about that, no registration's required. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to pay anything. So if you got a vehicle, come out and join us. You can start setting up at 8. But even if you don't have a car and you just want to come out and look, just come out and join us between 9 and 11 and just kind of check out the cars. And we'll have coffee and donuts, which will be free. We'll also have some concessions that will be available for sale. I think our teens are actually going to have like an omelet station. So as we see the band getting ready, I promise I'll hush when they get going. But But yeah, come out and join us next Saturday, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, 9 to 11. Praying for good weather and looking forward to that. So yes, come out and join us for Cars and Coffee. End of September, we've got the Single Vision Conference, September 28th through the 30th. Several guest speakers coming in for single adults, and looking forward to that. And then October the 7th will be our fall festival at the church. So.
All right, Jason, we're going to be quiet here for just a few minutes to do the moment of silence, band, and all that. So we'll sit back and enjoy this, and we'll be back in just a second.
Members are Cadet Second Lieutenant Hunter Janeway, Cadet Second Lieutenant Adrienne Donahoe, Cadet Corporal Aiden Wilson, and Cadet Sergeant First Class Daniel Fear. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we invite you to join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. And gentlemen, please remove your caps as the Gibbs Eagle Band, under the direction of Mr. Thomas Bates, plays our national anthem.
That signifies it's time to get it on, Jason.
That's right. Like I said, nothing like high school football, and that just kind of sets the mood and gets you ready. So, absolutely.
All right, so I think we are going to postpone that interview. We don't want to bother Coach at this point, trying to get ready and everything. We'll get him here maybe a little bit later on, even after the game, if we can try to track him down.
Sure, absolutely.
But appreciating his willingness, and sometimes you just have to shift your plans and get your team focused.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'd rather get his team focused and win tonight than worry about interviewing with us before the game.
That's right. So, yeah, the cheerleaders getting the sign ready there. So, like I said, the team will be coming out. You see the coaches walking out there, so we know the team is not far behind. So, yeah, like I said, good crowd from Karns tonight. They've got probably 75% full on the visitor side over there, so really good turnout.
So while we're waiting for the teams to get out here, get on the field and all that, let's talk about this matchup here tonight. Obviously, it's a different opponent. I know what I know about Karns, just based on me and you talking a little bit, is they're sitting there 0-2, I believe, coming into tonight's game. If I'm not mistaken on that. And they're not a real run-heavy team based on what they have showed in the first two games.
No, they're the stats that I could see, they're only averaging about 40 yards a game rushing, about 140 in the air, so not a real, strong offensive output, again, if the numbers that I saw were correct so far. So, if you can, it looks like you really just need to be more concerned about the secondary and the pass defense than the running attack. It doesn't appear to be a strong rushing attack. So, but that, and Tim, we already alluded to it a little bit. One of the things Gibbs has got to do tonight is just get those turnovers under control. 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions last week. Now, granted, that last interception was at the end of the game going for it, so that one you can't really hold against them. But still, 3 turnovers compared to 1 for Halls. You gotta get that under control. So.
And last week, I'll be honest with you, going into that game, I thought obviously turnovers is always the unknown factor. You obviously want to eliminate those. But I honestly thought that going into that game, if they could eliminate the personal fouls, the penalties that usually come with a high energy, high rivalry game,
yep.
For the most part, they did that.
Yeah.
Penalty-wise, they I don't think that they were that bad.
Yeah.
If you look at their numbers, how much total offense they allowed, how much the stat line basically, it really didn't look that bad.
No.
It was. I think there was some execution things there that they were going to have to work on this week. Coach is probably really harping on a couple of things there that, based on just conversation that I've had with a couple of folks, what they had planned, a couple of those things that actually ended up biting them, especially that fourth down play where they ended up lining up in a pass. They felt like it was going to be there.
Right.
It just, the execution piece just wasn't executed like it was supposed to be executed.
Yep.
So when you do that against a high rivalry opponent, if you do against a good opponent,
absolutely,
like Halls was, that's what will shoot you in the foot.
Yep.
And I think this week, if they can, to me, the keys to the game would be to clean up some of the things that they messed up with last week.
Yep.
And get some of those fundamental things, some of those execution things. Obviously, last week they showed that they can keep those personal foul penalties to a minimum.
Yep.
So as long as they keep doing that, eliminate those turnovers, and get more execution, I think they're going to be fine against Karns. Of course, that's me. That's easy for me to do, standing
right.
way up here in a booth.
Yeah,
so.
We didn't have to work on that this week. So, we'll be quiet and let you all watch the Eagles come through here. So. But, yeah, and Tim, I think part of that, I think you're exactly right on that. And I think part of that is 2 things. One, it's early in the season. Any team's going to struggle a little early in the season. But, it also goes back to the fact that we're a pretty young team this year. We lost a lot of seniors last year. And, we got some young guys. And it just takes some time to, for those guys to get in the groove and kind of get those things under the belt. So, but, yeah, I'm like you. If we can get some of that cleaned up, I should have a good chance to have a good game tonight, certainly.
I'm interested to see if Coach throws us some things that might not necessarily be expecting. Whether it be some lineup shifts or something like that, to maybe try something a little bit different. You want to obviously put the best people in that you can to give yourself the best chance to win. So is there going to be some shifts here and there? I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
I think the Eagles going into this game with everything that happened last week, I think they're going to come out. They're going to play with some energy. They're going to play. Now's when the season starts. Last week, obviously, you wanted to get the win across your, against your rival, certainly your biggest rival probably. But they got the win in Union County. The drop last week, but tonight, this is a region game, and pretty sure it's a region game. Right?
Actually, no, it is not. That's
next week.
Next week. Yes,
Seymour.
Yes, Tim, and you're exactly right. As difficult as it was to lose that one last week, as far as the region goes and the playoffs for the end of the year, it really doesn't hurt you. You and I were talking to some of the coaches this week, and they said, it's disheartening, but at the end of the season, what you're working for, that playoff spot, doesn't really affect it at all. Because it's not a region game. So obviously you want the best record you can, but you definitely got to win those region games. And first region game will be Seymour next week, and I believe I read too, Seymour's maybe new to our region. I think Scott County, we had played them, and I believe I read that Scott County had dropped down maybe in their attendance, so they had fallen to a little bit lower class. So Seymour is now a new addition to us. So I know we have played them historically, but I don't know that they've been a region game in the past. So that'll be interesting next week, and that is away. So and unlike last year, we are not doing the away games. You just got us for the home schedule. So yeah. So we'll see what the coin toss does here.
I need this temperature to drop. I found out my air conditioner might be going out. So
yeah.
Got a little.
Yeah, Tim got not a fun phone call there just in one of our breaks. So a little AC trouble at the house. So.
That means you want the ball, correct?
Yes, sir.
Which way will you be kicking?
This way.
Okay, if you will, this way? All right, if you will roll right around there. Karns, you come right around.
All right, so looks like Eagles won, going to defer. And so Karns will go on offense first here.
Yeah, that's one of the new things. Obviously, that was the voice of the referee. As if y'all tuned in last week, that's one of the new things we've been able to add this year is we can patch into the refs' mic, so we can hear exactly what they're saying. So, yes, as Tim said, Gibbs won the toss, deferred to the second half, and yeah, looking forward to getting going.
Refs' mic's a little hot.
It was. So, I tell you, and again, we say that, but our crew here, from the camera folks to the sideline to Kevin Nelson, everybody that works these things, you guys just have no idea how many wires and monitors and computers. I'm sitting here looking at 2 computers and an iPad, 2 monitors. It's just we appreciate those guys. It's such a massive undertaking. We have to, pack all that up every night and bring it back every week. So, it's not something that's here that we just plug into. Nelson and Kevin and all these folks just have to reset that up every week. So it really is a chore, but we appreciate that and glad to get to bring it to you guys. So
I just got a shout out or a text message from a friend of mine, said they got the whole crew tuning in tonight. So what's up there, Brian Jones? Saying had a little low there to you, buddy. So it looks like Karns Beavers is going to take the ball here. Gibbs going to kick off from the 40-yard line, get this thing started. They have deferred to the second half, obviously, won the coin toss. Oh, a pooch kick, going to be short, going to go out of bounds. So Karns is going to give pretty good field position, get started here. But you know what? We were looking at some of the stats last week. Hall's had great field position for most of that game.
Yes, they did. I think their average field position starting was like 38, and Gibbs was like 25-yard line or something. So yeah, it was.
So hopefully we can do a little bit better tonight. Of course, that's not a good start.
Yeah, no.
We give it to him on the looks like 30-yard line here to get started. So.
Yeah, the kick out of bounds. I know what he's trying to just kind of puts it in that little spot between the front line and the back there. But, have those bounce out of bounds is just a killer on field position.
35-yard line, excuse me.
Yeah.
I said 30. All right, so they are lining up with a single back. One wide receiver here to the right side. They do pitch. So they prove us wrong on the first play about not a heavy run team.
Yeah,
so
but they only get average 40 a game. So if not, I'll blame the stats that I looked at. So I'll blame the website.
Maybe we should have looked at those attempts and see how many attempts they had. But they did get 5 out of that, so it is going to bring up 2nd and 5. You just joined us. Game just started. We're 11:35 in the first quarter. So
yeah, back in shotgun now. So at least giving us a pass look, but.
Well, flare pass to the running back, picks up the first down.
Yeah, good pickup there.
Almost to midfield, not quite. They're going to spot him at the 49-yard line.
And he was wide open there, and like I said, a lot of green in front of him. So good job to get him down. But he had an easy scamper to the first down there.
So it is going to bring up 1st and 10. They got a lot of size on that line.
Yep.
Running back I don't know what his height is, but he's a pretty tall fella.
Yeah.
So play action, rolls out, intercepted by the Eagles. Great play by the defense there. He read that one. You could tell he was watching his eyes all the way on that.
I believe that was Hunter Karns, number 6 for Gibbs with the interception. So
big play here by the Eagle defense, kind of picking up where they had last week. If you look at defensive numbers last week, they were not that bad.
Yeah.
So defense played pretty solid, and they're coming out solid tonight.
Yeah, and you hope that gets in the mind of the offensive quarterback that especially to get a pick that early in the game. You hope that makes him nervous the next series.
So Eagles is going to take it here 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
Looks like Maddox Brackfield, is that right?
So handoff goes to number 25 for the Eagles. Picks up maybe 2 out of that.
Yep. Brady Hughes, and yes, that was Maddox Brackfield.
And I heard rumblings that they were going to maybe give him an opportunity tonight. So roll with the new
QB. So
new QB under center.
Yeah, Chase Norman had the bulk of the work last week, so we'll see.
Quarterback rolls out. He's got a man wide open. There is a flag on the play. Good pickup. It will be a first down if it holds, but we've got a flag back here at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was caught by Boone Brockwell. And, yeah, it was a great pass, and it was kind of across his body, too. So a difficult throw, but, yes, very accurate and definitely on target with that one. So
we'll get the call here.
Talking to Gibbs, so I'm hoping that maybe we're deciding if we accept her tonight. Oh, no, it's coming back. Never mind.
So we'll get the call here. No indication just yet. You're ineligible downfield, looks like.
Must have had a lineman that just drifted too far downfield or something. And those are killers because, it really probably didn't have much impact on the play. But again, it's if we did it, it's the right call. So
it's a good play, though. Had a man wide open.
Yeah.
It would have been enough for a first down, but they back him back up. Looks like to the 46-yard line.
Maybe 2nd and 13 here, looks like. So
well, they still haven't. Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd.
We've got illegal touching on the offense. That penalty carries a loss of down. 3rd down.
Is that a separate penalty?
No, it's just we had it under control, but I guess you got to announce it. All right, so it's 3rd and 14 here for the Eagles. Same play, it looks like, but he's looking.
Ooh,
that's
going to be picked off.
It looked like he had a little indecision there on which person he wanted to throw it to, and actually threw it to the guy in the white jersey.
Yeah, unfortunately that was double coverage there, and that's just a killer. Like you talked about, those mistakes that we need to clean up. Had we not had that penalty, then we're looking at first down instead of a turnover at midfield. So
we kind of reset here with the turnover that Karns had, with Gibbs turning it over, and we're pretty much about where we were at.
Exactly, yeah. We just ran a little time off the clock. 10 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter here.
So Karns will have it 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 49.5-yard line.
Yep.
Handoff goes to the running back. Good job by the defensive line there to take his legs out from under him.
Maybe a pickup of 1, but very, very little gain there. So
that was tackled by Hughes on the play, so they picked up a yard. They credit him with a yard anyway. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. 9:44 left to go in this first quarter. Pass over the middle. Going to be close to a first down, but I think he's going to be a couple yards short.
Still think short. So,
got to give props to the production team here. They've added the clock to the broadcast. New graphics there at the bottom. That's fancy.
We are stepping up. So,
I don't have to call out the clock.
Illegal formation, offense, 5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Oh,
all right.
So we did have a penalty on that play. So we did have a penalty. Our
extra mic.
Nelson's going to have to be a little quicker on that button. He might pick up some things we probably don't need to pick up on the broadcast there.
So, yeah, it kind of bailed us out there by, like I said, Tim, they were close to a first down, but penalty backs them up, so it is now
2nd and 14, looks like.
Yeah.
Actually,
Scoreboard says 2nd and 47, so I don't think it's 47 on the 47, but
quarterback rolls out. He's got a man. He's going to pick up. Good pickup there by Karns. Going to be short of the first down, but that actually gets them back to where they were before the penalty. So it'll bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, manageable. And while we're in between plays here, we'd like to welcome Bud.
I heard there was a football game tonight.
Yeah,
there is.
he made it. So
it's exciting.
So
Bud likes to be fashionably late.
Well, so coming in the parking lot, I heard the Hunter Karns interception. How did we give it back?
We threw another interception about 2 plays later.
Oh, just match them. Okay.
Double coverage in that.
So
handoff. It's going to be, I think it's going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be right at it. So we'll see if it's enough. Looks like they are going to measure, maybe.
Moving the sticks.
No, they're moving it. Okay, yeah. So it is a first down. Yeah, so about the 39-yard line will be 1st and 10 for Karns here.
First and 10. So it's again single back, 3 wide receiver set. Man in motion. Play action.
Tried to kind of a naked bootleg there, and we're in the backfield.
Oh, pancake block there by number 1 on Karns.
Yeah,
he's going to feel that in the morning.
Yeah,
Caleb Beach was right there on him, and give credit. The Karns guy did a good job to scramble and get out of that, and actually had a pretty decent pickup. But
a lot of groans up here in the booth.
That Beach just gathering his thoughts right now?
Yeah, he did get hit pretty good from kind of the blind side there.
Tweety birds flying around his head.
We got groans in the booth, groans in the stands.
Yeah. That was a big hit.
But, hey, the positive was he was in the backfield, and they were in trouble. So he tried to roll out, and Gibbs was there. So
handoff goes to number 1.
Yeah, Hughes is going to be there to sure that up.
It's going to be about 2-3 yards short there.
So pretty nice to have this sun at our back.
Oh, yeah.
First night of September.
A little cooler this week.
So,
yes.
I'm thinking that in years past, did the games not start at 7:30 till later in the year, then we went to 7, or is it vice versa?
No, it usually the first few start at 7:30.
Yeah.
Just to kind of help with the heat and so forth.
We went to 8 o'clock last week.
Right.
So this week we're back to 7. So, I kind of thought we had a couple that were at 7:30, but
yeah,
they just want us to keep guessing.
That's right.
Oh, good job by the defender to try to break on that route, just not quite there in time.
Yeah, he could see it, but he just couldn't get there. And like I said, good credit. Give credit to Karns. It was a good pass. So they're going to pick up another first down. So they're just methodically moving the ball down the field here. So
you got to stop that at some point, right?
Yep. Down to the 27.
So where we at? What I missed? We've been through sponsors. We've been through any events. Were we just talking football?
Well, we were going to try to get with Coach, but we also that didn't quite pan out. But we didn't want to bother him because he's trying to get ready for a ball game.
Well,
so.
I can tell you what he would have said. He would have said no more. Don't repeat the turnovers that we had last week and the mental mistakes. Talking with Blake, and that's going to be out of bounds. Talking with Coach Blake Ellis. Some of the things that we saw both at home and up here in the booth last week were just some busted, missed assignments on offense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So cleaning up the mistakes is probably what you would have heard from Coach, but it sounds like we've already had 1 interception tonight. So not on the right track there.
Yeah. Well, we are. We got a new starter for the evening for quarterback.
Maddox Brackfield,
Maddox,
number 3. So yeah, and looked good. The crazy thing, had a great throw for a first down, and we had it called back on a penalty, and then next throw was the interception. So, I tell you, we've had some pressure. That's a couple times we've had pressure in the Karns backfield. So our defensive line is getting through there.
Play action, not a good throw by the quarterback there. I think that he was expecting the guy to break to the outside, not the inside.
Inside, yeah. Well, and not to take anything away from any of the Gibbs quarterbacks, skipping back to that, but Maddox looked comfortable back there. Well, a couple of plays we saw him last week, and nothing against Norman. He done fine as well, but Maddox did for coming in as a backup. He did look comfortable in the position.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and long here for the Beavers. This is I don't know what kind of kicker they have. This could be 4-down territory, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. Watching Angola for Gibbs, he was hitting 47-yard ones in warm-up, so I don't know if they've got something like that they could kick. But
pressure coming through.
Screen there, going to be hemmed up.
Yeah.
Good defense
Credit
by the
Case
Eagles.
and Beach for getting the pressure on there.
Yep, Wyatt West with a tackle. So
only a couple of yards, so they are bringing on, it looks like, the field goal unit maybe. So don't know what kind of leg he has. It's going to end up being about a 42-yarder, it looks like.
Yep. Like I said, I was watching Angola for us kick, and I saw him hit a 47-yarder one in warm-up. So if Gibbs gets to that point, we're in good shape there.
Low
short,
kick.
I believe. Yes,
short.
It was short.
No good.
So the Eagles hold here against the Beavers, and no score. So Bud, I was telling folks listening, Jason, I'm going to be trying to find me. We don't have any sponsors for heating and air, do we? Sounds like I might have an AC that I'm going to have to deal with.
I got a guy.
You got a guy?
I got a guy.
You got a guy. All right.
He didn't give us any money for this, but I got a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, those things wouldn't be great if they'd go out in the spring and fall right when you don't need them, but they always fail right in the worst time. So, all
right, so 1st and 10 for the Eagles here at the 20-yard line. Play
Brackfield
action.
Keeper up the middle. Yeah, so Brackfield, again, with keeper up the middle. About a 3-4 yard pickup maybe. So
it'll bring up 2nd and 6 here. This next play.
We got Hughes in the backfield taking the handoff.
He's still powering forward.
I believe he's going to have that first down there, unless they're going to hold him at forward progress. The furthest ref is.
Well, I didn't hear a whistle until he fell forward.
Yeah, he fell forward. They're not going to give him forward progress. They're going to say they whistled it dead, yard shy.
So to bring up 3rd and 1, Gibbs going hurry up here.
Up under center.
Going to power forward.
Ball's on the ground. Karns got it. Ball's on the ground. So we give it right back to him. Yeah. Remember when I was talking about what Coach would say? This is not the direction he was wanting it to go in.
2 turnovers in the first quarter is not the start we need. So
if you're in the hallways and you see some Eagles carrying around footballs, pay no attention.
That's right. You'll understand.
Mind your business.
So with the turnover now, Karns will have it 1st and 10 from the Eagle 29.
And that's tough on a defense when you just bend, hold them, they miss a field goal, and then here you're right back essentially at the same spot, right where they just missed the field goal from. So swapping licks on turnovers is not how we want this night to go, but we will take another one back from here if they want to cough it up.
Yeah.
He did bobble it a little bit. But
he did, but he hit the hole well.
He did. It's about a 7-yard gain.
Not a lot of hesitation because he just.
I'd like to know his height. He's got some pretty good height on him for a running back.
I don't know that we got that in this week as far as the Karns lineup, do we?
Actually, on the very back, I think it is in there. Yes.
Very back?
So, yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the coaches here, I don't know if we told you guys at home last week, but the coaches here have put us together a little booklet that's going to be for every home game that has the stats from the week before, rosters for both teams, providing that the visiting team gives it to us. Is that number 1
Handoff
again?
up the middle.
Yep. He's going to get the first down this time, it looks like.
I'm showing 5'8", Tim. I don't think that's accurate.
We talked about that. Yeah, he is pretty tall, it looks like. So,
I'll be honest with you, I'm showing 185, and I don't know that that's accurate. He looks a $155 at best. Maybe they're 185 with pads on, maybe? Shoulder pads, helmet.
But I believe he's definitely higher than 5'8", so, yeah, it definitely looks taller than that. So,
well, guys, we got UT playing tomorrow.
We do.
At noon.
We do.
Pretty excited about that.
Had some good games last night. Again, right up the middle. He's just churning away.
Find the answer for that up the middle stuff. Last week it was up the middle we could stop, and and they were getting the edges on us.
In the start of this game, we had been pretty good in the middle. Yeah, but the past few plays, there's I don't know if Karns has found something there, but they've found a couple of gashes on us here the past few plays. We held them pretty good to start, but they're finding some holes there now.
Karns does have some size on the line, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're just getting off the ball a little bit better.
They got some corn-fed boys up there.
So to bring up second, about 4. I think you're probably going to see another dose here.
Let's see what we got here on this Karns size. Come on.
Tried to go fullback, and they're pushing him forward, pushing him into the end zone, and that's a touchdown.
Touchdown Karns.
So that was a give it to the fullback and let the running back just push him on through.
Yeah, and I'm like you. I thought he was going down when he got past the first down marker, but you're right, Tim. They just kept pushing, and the whole pile just kept moving. And I wonder if the Gibbs defense didn't think the same thing, that he was kind of stopped past the first down marker, but that's why you got to play till the whistle. So
with the turnover, Karns draws first blood here and goes up on the Eagles 6-0 with 2:59 left to go in the first quarter.
I'm just going to give you some weights here. I'm not going to give you any specific player on that Karns offensive line, but I got a 285, a 315, a 310.
Looks like we missed the extra point, Bud, so not sure that they have a reliable kicker at the moment.
Yeah, that one came out low like the other one, so yeah.
You weren't impressed with my 300-pound lineman? That didn't impress you?
I was.
But we're watching the game too, so we're trying to multitask.
That's something to run behind right there, a 300-pound guy.
That is.
So if you're Gibbs, you got to answer right here. You got to put something together and move the ball down the field without turning it over.
Yeah. Yeah, that you definitely need an answer, and like you said, we got to keep ball control here, so cannot just keep giving it away. So especially not down there in your own end of the field. So.
Well, I don't know what happened there. I didn't see if it was a box handoff. The ball was on the ground well behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was a box handoff or if the back just dropped it. But
ball security is obviously always important in any game, but it just seems like it's more important in high school because it kills the momentum so easily.
I'm going to say that we have had a plethora of Patterson teeing wasted opportunities and some plumbing authority down the drain type stuff going on here in this first quarter.
Yes. Definitely not been a good start. So,
but if you are the Eagles here, you can, tie this thing back up. You get the ball coming into the second half. So as long as you can match them in this first half, which they've had some success, you just got to secure that ball.
I don't think we're at our almost 7,000 people tonight like we were last week.
No.
Is that what the number was? We were talking earlier.
Yeah, it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 6,600 ticket sales. And, of course, you've got the students who I don't know if they included those sports passes that they're able to buy.
Right.
So I don't know if that number was included in that. And, of course, there's a number that somehow managed to sneak in free. We got Brockwell with the ball here. Finding the seam.
Return.
Yeah, shakes a tackle.
Just hang on to that ball for me, Boone.
Yeah, so he gets out. Great field position now for the Eagles. It's starting for, like Jason said, from the 30. Looks like they're on market at the 36. But good field position for the Eagles.
Yeah, Bud, and just to catch you up, too, we started talking about mistakes and turnovers. Our first kickoff of the game, we kicked it out of bounds. So, we didn't have a great start either. So, yeah.
So there's a big number 74 there. Your 300-pounder, is that?
I'm not giving
on the Karns defense. So.
I'm not telling anybody's weight.
He's actually not listed in there.
No, it's I think you got JV on that back page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go to the next page over.
I got you. Yep, that is our 315.
Yeah, and actually a loss on that play for Gibbs. Good, well designed. Got the pass out there, but ended up losing a yard on that one. So now we're 2nd and 11.
They're getting a good push on defense as well. And that's one thing, if you watch the way the defense plays, you can sometimes slip some stuff behind that. If they're getting a great push on you on defense, try to
just drop it over their head, right? Yep.
Drop it over their head with some screen pass if they're coming straight for you. Boone got a nice little run there for about 4 yards. There was more of that Perry real estate out there in front of him, but he got tripped up.
Yep, I'm like you. I thought he was going to get close to the first down, and the last guy got him there. So
it'll bring up 3rd and about 7.
Yeah, this is one, like we've talked about, guys, we really need to convert this to let your defense rest a little bit, anybody that's not playing both ways, and and then just for momentum.
So Gibbs rolling out here with Maddox. Now's a good time to turn it on.
Well,
yeah, he was out of bounds when he caught that, and I'm not certain he was close to the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball.
I was going to say the same thing. I'm like, I don't see a flag, but he had to be close.
This middle window pane here, I'm trying to look at him and I couldn't get the angle right to see both.
Yeah, I'm like you, but I was getting nervous that he was across the line of scrimmage. But again, it didn't matter either way, so caught it out of bounds.
So it looks like the Eagles will bring on the punt team.
You want to try and flip the field right here and let's execute a good punt.
Yep.
If this is what we're going to do.
So Mikhail Van Pelt back to punt for Gibbs, number 14.
Good high spiral punt.
Yep. Waiting for a fair catch. So
yep.
About the 26-yard line, they'll take over.
So run through a couple of our sponsors while they're flipping sides. We do got Perry Realty Group on with us, Eddie and Debbie Perry. Call on them for any of your real estate needs, 865-309-5512. We got Avalon Landscaping. They do the church, actually, right? So I can speak for them. Ross and Ashley's logos, great people. Copter Shots. Are they here tonight, Copter Shots?
No. Oh, they are? Sorry.
They're coming. All right. Appreciate them. Brittany Gibson, realtor with Whited & Associates Realty, 865-283-8958. Knoxville Dragway. I got some notes on them, too. Patterson Tea and Waste, and Waffle House. I should have done Waffle House first. That's my favorite sponsor, I think. Can I pick a favorite sponsor?
Yeah. Did you pull a trivia question?
I got a
together?
Trivia question. I've got a pretty easy. So I'm trying to trip up the younger generation here, and
even with Google that they can lean on, right?
Well, it's a two-parter, so I feel like anybody's going to have to cheat on this one. Maybe Tim might not.
You're saying us older guys might, we might have an advantage.
It's pretty easy. I mean, I'm trying to give these folks something. Cheating's encouraged. I got an easy trivia question tonight, so we do have one.
Well, first down for Karns on that run, and taking over now at about the 39. 1st and 10.
A little pitch out. They've got blockers out there.
Picked up a good 6 yards on that play,
Yeah,
though.
they had 3 guys out there leading that one.
Gibbs is
turnover.
I believe
Look here, fumbled the ball, coughed it up.
I didn't see it get on the ground, but when you see Eagles with their hands in the air, you know something probably happened.
Yeah, and the whole defense running off the field, that's a good sign. So
Wyatt West come across pretty happy, so I'm thinking he may have been the one that come up with it or caused it. I suspect that Honey Badger was involved in that some way, shape, or form.
So that's that hopefully will be a illegal shift on the offense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, 1st down.
They're either picking up their flags really quick or I'm just having a hard time seeing them because that's 2 that I've missed here.
Yeah, I didn't see that one either. So
something in the window pane.
Yeah,
these window panes are wearing me. I need to be either like 3-4 inches taller or 3 or 4 inches shorter.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is the spark that the Eagles need here.
Absolutely. Yeah, taking over on the Karns side of the field. Nothing up the middle there.
No,
still churning though.
Yeah, great second effort.
You're not going to take him down by just bumping him.
Yep.
Hughes is all effort all the time.
Yeah, Hughes actually got stopped twice, and finally the 3rd time made it go. So
yeah, so it
Gibbs
brings
definitely in a hurry up here.
Yep. So it brings 2nd and 7.
Pass.
Got a pass out to number 4. That's going to be shy of the 1st down.
He picked up a good 5 yards on
Mills.
that.
Yep. That was very similar to that pass that the one good one we had earlier before we had a pick doing that same thing, but that out to the left side, having some success over there.
I like the way Jason said that with confidence. The one good one we had, the one good one.
We had one good and one bad.
So 3rd and 1 here. I think it's 4-down territory if they don't pick it up.
Yeah. It's early in the game. I mean, from this distance, we're knocking on Benji's range. But nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw that one away.
That play just, the snap was high. That one just kind of, the timing just got off from the start, and it just couldn't recover.
So it looks like the Eagles are going to try. Oh, no, we're bringing in.
Chase Norman.
Yep.
So we're going to go for it. I like it. It's a yard.
I think this might be just bringing in fresh legs more than anything.
Yeah. Maybe get Hughes to push him like Karns did earlier, so we'll see here. So
4th and 1. Handoff.
Straight to Hughes. He got it. He's got it. There's great grass in front of him. Great run.
Brought down about the 18-yard line, 19-yard line's where they'll spot it. So Gibbs is inside the red zone. Who's our red zone sponsor?
Knoxville Dragway, I believe.
Knoxville Dragway was our red zone sponsor. Yeah.
You know, so many times on those fourth downs, they stack so many guys in the box. If you can ever get through the first line, there's a lot of real estate.
There's Boone. He's got some real estate in front with a blocker. Oh, I feel like if he cut that one back inside, he scores.
We might have gotten away with a little bit of a hold there.
I say a holder block in the back, right?
Just a smidge.
I was kind of looking for a flag there too, Tim. On our receiver, was a little tough on their defensive backs.
It will bring up 1st and goal though for the Eagles.
And this tempo seems to be working for Gibbs. So,
good.
Nice hurdle.
Hurdle move, but cuts back inside. Touchdown. Great run.
And that is what you want to see after turnover. March it down the field. Don't even give them a chance to catch their breath, and just punch it in the end zone. 2.6 seconds left in the first quarter here. So
Brockwell with just a spectacular run on that play.
Yeah, hurdled a guy, had a nice cutback. So, yeah, a lot of nifty moves there.
So all-important extra point here.
We're going to do lots tonight. Can we zoom out? Oh, wait, I can't get hold of our.
Kick is good.
And the kick is good.
So Gibbs will take the lead, 7-6.
We were able to flash the lights. Do we have blue?
That's all it does.
That's all it does? We didn't get blue? That's ridiculous. I wanted blue. All right, so we got the flashing lights after a score now. And then there's certain rules of when you can flash the lights and when you can't flash the lights. We got a rule for everything, TWSAA. I'm a little disappointed, though, because I feel like all the other schools had their school color in their lights.
So they better not put me in charge of the lights. I might just have to pop that sucker about whenever they're in a drop
And
back.
there's actually a fine if the lights go out. So
really?
If the lights go out in this stadium tonight, there's a how much? $5,000.
$5,000.
$5,000. $500.
$500. Okay.
That sounds better. I like $500.
Would it prevent them from scoring?
It sounds like a money racket to me, honestly. I guess it's a safety thing. I don't know, but there is a fine if the lights go out, and then after a score, there's a certain time that you can flicker them like they just did. Folks at home, if we can get a touchdown here after nightfall, you'll be able to see the effect of the lights. It really wasn't that impressive here in the daylight being live, but so, yeah, there's some weird things, and it's like the hurdle play right there. There's rules around hurdling. I'm thinking that the player has to have either a knee or a hand down before you can legally jump them. And that's at the ref's discretion.
So they're going to have the return here.
So Gibbs going to have that wrapped up at about 25.
So we end the first quarter here with the Eagles leading Karns 7-6. We're going to take just a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
While we take a quick break in this football game, we want to take an opportunity to personally invite you and your family to come visit us at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We have a rich history of ministering and loving this community, and we want you to know that you would be our welcome guest. We love Gibbs football, and we love you. I hope you'll come soon.
I've got a question for you. Do you like having fun? Do you like playing games? How about a Bible devotion? Do you like that? Well, then you would love Wednesday nights at Clear Springs Baptist Church. I am Pastor Josh. I'm the interim student pastor here at Clear Springs, and I want to give you the invitation to join us at 6:30 on Wednesdays for our unfazed worship. Come and be with us. You'll love it.
So we are back here at the start of the second quarter where the Eagles just punched it in to go up 7-6. Jason, I think you got some first quarter stats there of interest.
Yeah, we'll give you some stats here. First downs, Gibbs had 2, Karns had 6. Again, these are all totals for the first quarter. Total yards, Gibbs 59, Karns 90. Gibbs was 2 of 5 on passing for a net of 5 yards with 1 interception. Karns was 4 of 7 for 29 yards with 1 interception. 54 yards rushing for Gibbs and 61 for Karns. So we'll get back to the action here.
Drop back pass. Good.
Well defended. That ball hit the ground.
Yeah, Norman was all over that pass. So, yeah, good defense. So
So bring up 2nd and 10 here for Karns.
Broken up by Jason Gorman. It's 2nd and 10.
Got Jenny all up in here standing on my cord.
I know.
A whole lot more room in this press box now than the old one, so we can squeeze
Nice.
5 people in here,
I
6
like
people
it.
in here now. So
I also like the cookies that they put up here.
Handoff goes
Right
to
up the
number
middle.
1.
It's been there all night, teetered on his head for another yard and a half.
another stop by Hughes.
All right. He's almost the same height as number 76. See what number 76 height is.
All right, let me see what we got
Go
here.
to the back of the book.
That is already the 7th tackle, by the way, for Brady Hughes. Wyatt West is 2nd right now with 4, but Hughes
76 is 6 foot.
All right, so we got a 4-inch discrepancy here on paper in our height. Stuff like that keeps me up at night.
All right, so 3rd and about 7 yards. Quarterback rolls out.
Nothing there.
Nothing
there.
The guy was open, but he just overthrew him. And, again, I think maybe that pressure's, he's having to roll. He can't just sit back there and pick his targets. So keep some pressure on him, and I think that's a big plus for us.
Yeah, so if you're the Eagles, 3 and out, that's what you want.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You want to keep that defense off the field. I think that was a big problem last week. The longer the game went on, it was kind of same type deal. Halls had a little bit of size over Gibbs, particularly from the O-line to Gibbs' defensive line. And as the night went on, and you could tell by the end of the night they were gassed.
Yep. Yeah, time of possession was very lopsided last week for Halls.
Good snap, pretty good kick.
He's going to take a fair catch here, Brockwell.
Gibbs will start. Have pretty good field position to start. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 34, excuse me.
I think my cord will let me reach to the cookies, and I can get a cookie. Y'all mind your business at home. I'm just eating a cookie.
That's right.
Can we get a picture of these cookies? This is a pretty good spot. You want a cookie?
Yeah. Bud's sharing them
Kevin
sharing the
over there
love
looking
here,
at me like he wanted a cookie. Trying to get a cookie. I thought you could hear me. Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
You can't hear me? Oh, that's awesome. We can talk about Kevin now.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Handoff goes to the running back.
That's the Hughes.
Well, he was close to getting that around the outside. I tell you, that's several of those. We've just been one tackle away from really having big gains there. So,
In all fairness to Hughes, that was a big guy to run around.
Yeah.
It was. And I need to credit our guys right here. Just 1 second. I can remember the days when we first started doing this, when we're fighting to keep this thing live and the stream going. Now they have the confidence just to get up and leave their computers, walk away, get a cookie. I mean, that's progress. Here's Hughes with a big
we got a
hole.
breakaway here. Plenty
Just
of
take care of that
daylight.
ball. Take care of that boy. 2 arms on the ball. Great run by Brady Hughes.
all the way down to the 25-yard line. Great pickup.
Kind of John Madden here. Now, there's a guy when he doesn't have to run around somebody, he moves faster.
So they spotted at the 25, so the Eagles will have it 1st and 10 here, moving the ball down the field.
37-yard pickup there. So,
and these lemon something or another cookies are delicious.
Again, churning away there. That was Jacob Donaldson on the carry.
Good pickup.
Jacob's a new name. What year is he?
He is a
sophomore?
Sophomore, yes.
Yes.
That's why it's a new name. Oh, stuffed on that one.
Yeah, got caught in the backfield there. So
hard hit by number 45 there for Karns.
I feel like a Hayden Mills or a Jaden Rutherford right here or something. I'm feeling a pass.
So 3rd and 3.
I feel you.
I like Hayden Mills near side.
Play action.
We're going to roll out. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. Just going to run it out. Going to get that first down.
But he's going to get the first down.
Oh, maybe a little bit of a late hit there. 2 guys tackled him out of bounds, so I don't see any flags. But
that was a good decision. That's one thing, particularly on 4th downs for the past year. Great decision to pull that down. There was nothing there.
You just got to move the chains at that point.
Mm-hmm. And there's no reason, on that particular down and distance to put it up. Brockwell's going to have pay dirt right here.
Hesitation
as
he's
in.
Got
it. Touchdown.
Touchdown Eagles.
Boom, Brockwell. Did he get the last one?
He did.
2 for Boone. All right. I'm going to get the skinny on these lights. I think it's after the extra point.
Okay.
After the extra point, they can do the lights. Why would you even have a rule like that? Seems dumb.
I get it. You're not doing it during the plays, but, yeah, why do you?
They probably got a reason.
Oh,
coming out. So, guys at home, we're right here next to the light box where they got to do this, and we're pretty much all up in the way. But they're not being mean to us about it. We try to move out. Yeah. We're waiting on the kick. Mr. Automatic. It is good.
Glad he didn't have that announcer's curse.
So at 11:28 here in
I feel like that's not. Oh, there's the blue. I saw the blue. Brandon, you made the blue.
So whatever you did there, keep doing.
I like the trick with the blue. We work on that by next home game.
So here in the second quarter, 9:28 left to go. Gibbs is up on top 14-6 over the Karns Beavers.
I feel like now that I'm happy that it was operator error on the blue. I was like there was calls going to be made had we not got the blue lights like everybody else got.
It's amazing how times have changed.
And honestly, it probably saved them a ton of money too with them being LED.
Yep.
Well, and the nice thing about those two, they're instantly back on. Like, the old days when those things went off, you had to wait 5 minutes for them to warm back up. So, yeah, just so many cool things you can do. So
they're making fun of me up here for something. Maybe they're not LED. I don't know.
No, I think they are. So, yeah. But
just a budget guy. I'm the guy at the house, walks through, turn all the lights off.
That happens when you get to be an older dad, right?
Bumping the AC up a little bit, yeah.
What are we heating? Are we cooling the world out there? What's going
my
on?
phone. They ate my phone. So talking about, I called him Mr. Automatic, afraid I jinxed him. It's so nice to have a kicker. And Gibbs has been kicker rich over the years, but to just have one that, we can line up and kick a 30-yard field goal. And he can kick further than that. That's not what I'm saying, but there's so many schools that can't even kick an extra point. And we got a guy out here kicking 30, 40-plus yard field goals.
Yeah.
We got to get down low on those tackles. And I believe that was Trey, maybe? Nope, Reed Daniel.
Which really is unusual for high school.
Yes.
You have somebody that can kick it 40-plus yards.
Yeah.
It's just not your normal thing.
And dating back to the 90s, I can remember a history of pretty good kickers just in the recent 20 years that they've had. So,
yeah, of course, I guess John Aiden Pittman was before Benji. So, yeah, he was, kicking in college now. So, we had some good guys, like you said, especially here recently. So,
what college is he at,
I do not.
That's incomplete information. I expect more of you, Mr. Online. Cumberland? We don't know. We're guessing up here in the booth.
That's a trivia question for
the trivia question. What college is
somebody that knows if John Aiden or Tim or somebody's watching, put it in the Facebook comments. So we can't remember what college he's at.
Got a helmet on the field.
Cheating. That's what I'm talking about. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, Nelson. Good job.
Had a helmet on the field on that play.
Yeah, so it was have to go out for a play. Number
a blue
3.
one or a white one?
It was a
blue
one.
Yeah, Karns have to step out at least for one play there. So 2nd and 5, 5-yard pickup there.
I feel like Gibbs has kind of leveled up on the unis too. Back in the day, it was you had the same uniform. You maybe had a white jersey and a blue jersey to go with it. Now we've got somebody. Wow, what powerful running!
He is going to have the first down, actually.
We're going to have to continue to work on that form tackling. Yep. Somebody's down.
Karns got a little slow to get up. He got up, but he kind of laid back down.
I believe that's the running back.
That's a fella's been moving the ball so well.
Looks like he is.
So can I tell you again about the fundraiser? So Knoxville Dragway has 2 events coming up. One this coming weekend, which is not the fundraiser, but it's still going to be a good time. September 9th and 10th, they got the Southeast Gassers. And then October 17th, I was just looking at it and I lost it. It's October 7th. That is the showdown in K-Town, and that is the Gibbs High School benefit. So if you're going to go, that's a Saturday. You're not going to be watching the game here or at home. That's a good time to go support Gibbs High School and check out Knoxville Dragway.
Yeah, and that morning is our, we mentioned earlier, the Fall Festival at our church. So
do that, then go to the drag
Yep,
strip.
Absolutely. Come join us. I think it's 10 to 2 is the Fall Festival. We've got food trucks, games for the kids, vendors. Actually, I think we still would even welcome some vendors. We got just a little bit of time that if you're a vendor and want to sit up there, I think it's like $25, very reasonable. We don't charge much to do that. We're just kind of trying to make sure we can cover our costs. But, we still welcome vendors, but definitely encourage everybody to come out and join us. Kind of get fall really kicked off there. So
That was like a next level segue, Jason. I'm really proud of you. The way you took that and rolled right into the Fall Festival with it makes me want to eat another cookie just thinking about it.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 Karns here from the 35-yard line.
I don't think I can reach the sandwiches.
Good stop in the backfield by.
Got not a whole lot on that, maybe a yard.
Cash Mount with a stop, at least first made contact in the backfield, so maybe picked up one. So.
It's just so nice to have football back.
It is.
Put on all my Utah gear last night and watched that game.
Yeah, I was a Utah fan last night too, so yeah. Glad to see Florida go down. So
quarterback rolls out.
Oh, that was a dangerous pass, overthrown. I don't think either one of them had a chance, but Allison was right there.
Hayden Mills was.
Oh, was it Mills?
I think
I'm sorry.
Mills. Yeah, 4 was close for us on the defense. But,
yeah, remember me telling you I'm going to the eye doctor tomorrow.
That's right. 3rd and 9. So.
I scheduled it around the game. They had like an early day appointment, then they had 4:40. I feel like the game will be over, and I can get out of my house to go at 4:40. Sure was Hayden Mills. The closer he gets, I can see that.
Gibbs late coming off the field.
Yeah,
here.
and you got to hustle. Hayden picked it up right there, but everybody's got to be moving at that point. A smart quarterback will snap it on you. Oh, bumps into his own man, and that causes
the backfield.
That wreaked havoc. Number
sack.
3, I don't know his name for Karns, but he was trying to take. He's like, "Here, give it to me. You're tackled."
Sacked by Braylon Henderson was, I think, the first one back there, number 58 for Gibbs.
I believe they're going to punt right here.
Yeah, it brings up 4th and extra long.
Yeah, 17, 18 maybe. So no, 15. So but still, yeah, that deep in their own territory. Yeah,
I like the 2-man return team we got back here.
Yeah, so Levi Allison and Boone Brockwell both back.
Both those guys can be pretty electric. Allison's going to call for a fair catch. He's still backpedaling.
Up. Yep.
Yeah.
Good punt by Karns.
26-ish yard line.
Yeah.
But if you noticed our production team and the new graphics we got this week, we got the clock coming in.
It was pointed out to me, and I think I was supposed to mention it, and I didn't. So thanks for covering that.
Yeah.
It was got the down marker, so we don't have to say as much. I guess they got tired of hearing us talk.
Yeah.
Because most of the time that's what
Pretty
we're
nice.
telling people.
Yeah, pretty nice. So is that clock I got questions. Is this clock functioning off of the stadium clock, or are you doing this? Oh, we got Jenny is in production?
She is multitasking tonight.
Can we get them on camera? Like if I hold the phone, we get all y'all on camera.
So we'll hand off
Hughes
there
up the
to
middle.
Hughes.
So has she got like a start-stop button down there, or is it more technical than that? Well, I know she's got an iPad. I didn't think she was doing it on her watch.
Handwriting it, so.
This stuff's so far over my head. You guys know if it wasn't for Nelson and Jenny and Kevin, we'd just be sitting here holding my phone.
Well, screen pass here, bud. Hurdles a defender there to get the first down.
Hayden Mills again, so yeah.
Actually might have hurdled his own man on that one.
I apologize. I digress there.
Nice little screen, though. Kind of had the flow going to the other side of the field and then threw a little misdirection there to the other side, but good pickup.
Again, hurry-up offense by the Eagles.
Hughes up the middle again.
Hughes again. Keep calling his number.
Takes 7-8 yards every play.
Yeah.
You got to watch me, Tim, my rabbit hole. You know, when you start talking about that clock, next thing I know I'm into the
We're going to –
John Aiden is kicking at Tusculum. Who was that? Thank you, Rick Lowe.
Oh, not a whole lot
I think
there.
Brady helped tackle him right there.
Not a whole lot there on that one. Might have lost a couple, actually.
Yeah, Karns did a good job to string that one out, and he just could never get the corner and get upfield. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 here.
Boone's got a good stutter step and then can turn it on. And I think sometimes maybe he don't need to – they're too close for that stutter step, though.
Let's bring up 3rd and 4 here. Long 4.
So
he's going to have enough for the first down. I love the way he wrapped that ball up with both arms as he was coming through traffic, though.
Jacob Donaldson again, number 7.
Donaldson, I'm becoming a fan. I hate
Coach,
seeing that ball out here, 2 feet away from your body.
You think Coach said, whatever you do, don't fumble.
Don't put the ball on the ground.
You're not playing again.
Yeah.
This is the way it should be, to an extent.
Yeah, but you could tell Bud Gerard, especially once he got the first down, he locked that thing down. And
somebody, either coach or this kid's got a dad or a mom or somebody that said, don't you fumble that ball. Don't come. If you do, don't come home. Find somewhere else to stay.
So he picked up about 2 on that, Jason. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
And that long run there was kind of methodical. It wasn't there at first, and all of a sudden the outside just came wide open.
Yep. Yeah, great pickups.
He's got that low center to gravity, stocky build there. He's going to be, gets junior, senior, he'll be force.
Yeah, there was something there, but he couldn't see it. We got a pancake block hold.
Yeah, flag on the field.
It's coming back, holding.
Yeah, holding against Gibbs, yep.
I like that. It's you got Wyatt Bentley out there like, what'd I do? Laying on top of the guy. Oh, hold on.
No, he signaled it was against Gibbs, so Gibbs trying to plead their case, but
holding, offense, number 54, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay the down.
Yeah, those holdings are always hard to recover from. At least we're earning the downs, but yeah, 2nd 19 is a tall order.
Just curious at home, was the referees loud at home?
Yeah, it's super loud in our headset when he speaks, so yeah, that's why we're curious. So
just curious. If you're at home, just comment if the referees are extra loud or not. Maybe it's just us.
So 4:41 to go here, 2nd quarter.
They know that, Jason. They got the clock.
I know, but we got to say something.
Old habits are hard to die, right?
I think even the pros still tell you the score and the time.
What else we got going on? We got a 5th quarter tonight?
We do have a 5th quarter tonight, yes. So any middle and high school students, again, don't have to be a member of our church. Welcome to join us at the church after the game. We're at 7350 Tazewell Pike. Again, if you're not familiar with the area, we're right up behind Weigels on the Hill. And have concessions there, coffee shops open, obviously chaperones and all that. So we encourage anybody to join us there. Like I said, we mentioned the Fall Festival. Again, we'll just hit a couple other events here while we come back out. Next Saturday, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday, our Cars and Coffee event. So, again, bring something out if you've got a car. Even if you don't have one, come out and join us. The coffee and donuts will be free starting at 9 o'clock. First 200 kids that come will get a free Hot Wheels car, a nice, packaged, boxed car. So those came in this week, I think. We got them there. So
he said nice packaged box. This ain't some stuff we're pulling out of my toy box.
That's right, exactly.
These are new
it's not
cars.
the used ones from me from, 30 years ago or 40. So, but
I do still have some Hot Wheels cars, die-cast stuff.
These are brand new, I promise. So, they came in this week. So
they're not getting mine.
So Eagles got it 2nd and Luttrell here.
Yeah.
See if they can chew some of this yardage up.
Yeah, guys, we don't have to get all this on one play. You just want to get it to a manageable 3rd down. And
Harris doing just that, and then some.
Tiptoes down to the.
He's going to have the 1st down with that.
I'm going to say that next time, too, and maybe it'll work again. Because I think he got it all. Unless they marked him out, it doesn't look like they did.
They're marking him at the 29, so he's going to be a couple yards short, I think. But still a great run.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the Matchbox cars. Can I get one, or do I got to bring my kid?
You got to bring your kid.
You got to have a kid.
And you got to be one of the first 200 kids. So,
okay.
You can identify as a kid.
No, we ain't playing that. Brady Hughes, I believe, going to have close to enough for the line of the game. Took a pretty hard hit there at the end as he was already wrapped up.
Yeah. He's a little slow to get up. So, but that was a tough hit.
Might be the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
They are moving the sticks though, so that is a first down.
I'm hoping it's just the wind and not something up top. He's kind of holding his head.
Yeah, he's walking off, so looks to be okay. May just need to, like you said, kind of catch his breath. So, but did pick up the 1st down, so it's now 1st and 10 on the 27.
They got sandwiches too.
So
loud and clear.
Levi Allison.
Commentators are okay. I love it. I love it. He's just mad because he's been a ref of stuff I've commentated on before.
Who was that? Who said that?
Stephen Garrett.
Oh.
But we shared when we came on the air that he said, we're not trying to be unbiased. We're all Gibbs alums. So said we're like the Vol Network with Bob Kessling, right? He's going to be Tennessee
absolutely.
Swayed. And
Boone, great 2nd and 3rd effort, and he's got 3 touchdowns
and
on the night.
hat trick this evening.
See, a lot of spins and moves there. Good job by Brockwell to get in the end zone.
What about this Fall Festival?
the day before the big event at Knoxville Dragway. You're right.
That's right.
Yes, Fall Festival, like I said, that's October the 7th, 10 to 2. Join us for that. The last event to mention is the Single Vision Conference as we get ready for the extra point here for single adults.
We're going to see some lights too.
Yeah, it's getting a little darkish. You might be able to see them here.
And it's good.
Kick is good.
And good.
All right, here we go. All right, we're going to have blue right here. I feel it.
There.
Blue, red,
multicolored.
Multicolored. It's still cool. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
We need to be able to do that in blue, but we only got the ones that are colored, I guess, the two lower ones. The two lower lights hanging down are the ones that do colors.
Yes.
And nobody watching the broadcast knows exactly what we're doing, talking about.
Yeah, you probably can't quite see it on the screen yet.
We're going to score touchdowns after dark. I feel confident about it.
Yes. But yes, so finishing that point, Single Vision Conference, single adults, you can register at our website, and that's not just a local thing. I mean, we'll have people coming from, other states and all around the area. I think it was in Atlanta last year, and I believe I heard the story that our worship pastor, Mr. Rob Maddox, got the elevator stuck by being silly on it. So I believe was the story I heard. So if you see Rob Maddox get on the elevator at our church, do not get on the elevator with him at the Single Vision Conference.
And this is for single folk, right?
Yes, single adults. So, but have several guest speakers coming in. I think Kenny Baldwin is coming, Dr. Kenny Baldwin, Christian Paul, several big names coming in. So.
Kenny Baldwin's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So again, check out more information on our website about that, September 28th through the 30th.
Good place to meet a mate. Benji never ceases to impress. Good kick.
Took it at the 5.
There is a lane, but it looks like Jaden. Oh,
he's retreating.
Yeah, they're going to
got to be careful there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we didn't get a flag there. He's a
It's
little late.
so tricky,
getting
though.
him out.
The problem is they could, with 1 foot in the ground, they could turn and go upfield. You got to commit to the tackle. And I'm not saying that wasn't too aggressive right there. That was close. But it's so hard with those when you've got somebody that's capable of putting a foot in the ground and changing direction at full speed.
Yeah.
You got to commit to that tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, the first guy had him, and with the second guy that came in was maybe a bit late there, but yeah.
So if you're just joining us, Karns struck first. They put a touchdown on the board, missed the extra point, but Gibbs has scored 21 unanswered since then. Mm-hmm. So,
and Karns missed a field goal earlier too. So yeah, really, Karns dominated the first of the game there. But like I said, a couple of missed kicks, and I think it's been all Gibbs since.
Roll out, good pressure.
Brady's back
Brady
in
Hughes.
the game, and I believe his head's fine.
Yeah, I tell you,
closing speed.
He's fortunate to get rid of that ball. Hughes had a hand on him before he released it, I believe, so he just about got the sack. So,
excellent pursuit by the defender there.
So that will now be Hughes' 8th tackle of the game. So
I guess his cat's fine. You don't have to have a CAT scan.
The next closest is Wyatt West with 4 tackles. So
it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here for the Beavers. Handoff, not a whole lot there.
Well, we got
balls
some
on the ground, maybe.
We got some falling over there.
Might have been down, though, it looks like. It looks like Karns just covered it back up.
Yep.
So.
It's going to be 3rd down, though. 3rd and 9, so still back to 3rd and long.
Running back is back in the game for Karns, so number 1, 5'8", 6-foot guy, 1.
Yeah. 185 pounds. Fully dressed in uniform and helmet. 150 without. Oh,
pressure.
Oh, wow. That was great.
Got out
he's
of
great
it.
Running for his
Gibbs,
life.
but he's found a hole.
Oh,
he's
that's
going to
a
have
killer.
a first down.
Man, that's a killer. When you almost have him and then lose contain like that, and he not only gets away but ends up getting a first down. You had them deep in their own territory, and that's just a killer.
Credit to quarterback there for finding something where there was nothing. I think he was just scrambling for his life there and was able to find a hole.
Jalen Wright got a great push on that and was the one that almost initially had him, and then it's almost like the guy he was pushing kind of fell away and he lost his balance.
So to bring up 1st and 10 here for Karns at their own 43-yard line.
Almost offsides there on us, but
I don't know if a flag hit the ground or not. The play went the other way, so
yeah.
I don't see one.
Yeah, we were almost offsides there. Yep. So.
I think we were offsides. I think he just let it slide.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, is when it's that far away from the play and it's that close, you let that slide. Maybe if the play's coming this way, drop the flag.
Sure.
There's ways you can speed a game up, and that's not drop the flags that don't matter.
Speaking of speeding up, did y'all
saw that?
College this year, if you noticed, is not stopping after first downs except the last 2 minutes.
Last 2
I think.
minutes of each half. Yeah, last 2 minutes of each half.
Kind of going more like NFL and trying to speed it up.
Breaks a tackle, going to get about an extra 4 yards, it looks like. And bring up third and about 2.
Yeah, it's just a killer. Gives you hope you can get off the field here, but to have them pinned back and had such a good chance to stop them there on that previous first down, and just you really want to get them off the field here. 1:55 to go, so I mean, clock could be becoming a little bit of an issue here for Karns. They do have all 3 of their timeouts. No, they got 2 timeouts, but.
Y'all think we'll get home before midnight tonight?
As long as there's no weather delays.
It's same.
Gave him a free 5.
Cash Mount.
That's Cash Mount. It was Cash Mount on this side.
Defense, 5-yard penalty. Result will be a first down.
I think Cash just needs to learn where that line is, because it was him on this side of the ball that almost got the penalty just a minute ago. Yep. So he's diving just a little bit too deep on that fake blitz.
Yep, and that's another one of those mental mistakes where we just give them the first down. You just can't do that. So,
Cash, when you watch this tomorrow, work on it.
Rockwell's in the backfield.
Yeah, Rockwell got.
Oh, man!
I was thinking tip reel. Somebody ought to have that one.
That was almost intercepted twice.
Yeah. We had probably 4 Eagles back there and 1 Karns guy.
Looked like Hughes got a hold of that one, got his hands up on it.
Good job by the defense.
Yeah, that does stop the clock. So 1:37 here to go.
My little clock stopper over there.
I think you're going to see Karns definitely go for it at this point. 4 down territory.
Yeah.
Don't think you'll see the field goal unit. Delayed.
Don't think they're going to need to go for it. Looks like they're going to have enough.
It's going to be right at it.
Yep.
They're moving the chains.
Like they're moving them, yep. So you can pick up another first down. So, yeah, for Gibbs, you never want to give that up. And of course, Gibbs will receive the ball to start the second half, but you don't want to give one up here right going into halftime. So
our clock operator kind of fell behind there, I think, a little bit. We're down to 1:18.
You'll have that. Ain't everybody professional. It's her first week. I'm going to cut her a little slack. He's got a man deep. Oh, good recovery by Brockwell to get there.
I don't see a flag. They could
have called that.
It was close, but the receiver still broke free and had a chance on the ball. He just dropped it.
Tim, I think that was one of those points, though, and maybe Brockwell realized that, hey, you know what? I'm beat. If I don't touch him, it's going to be touchdown. So
that's it. Take the penalty versus the points.
Absolutely. Yeah. So,
especially with this late in the game,
I think he realized, hey, I'm beat, and if he catches that, it's 6. So let's take the penalty. But said nothing came out. So honestly, not been just a ton of flags tonight. I mean, there's been a handful, but it's been a pretty.
Oh, you just
not had a lot.
You jinxed
the second half.
After jinx, so yeah.
Bobbled the snap.
Picked off by Brady Hughes. He read that quarterback size the whole way through that play.
I don't know if it led to the interception there, Bud, but it looked like he kind of bobbled the snap a little bit. I don't know if that threw the timing off enough for the defender to really kind of close in on that. But So Gibbs here, you got a minute left to go.
All 3 timeouts. So.
I'm trying something stupid right here. You're up 21-6. I mean, let's get a go route or something.
Well, you got the ball coming back to you at the beginning of the second half.
Yep.
So
a little hook and ladder, something, You don't
want to turn it over that deep in your own territory, but might be a chance to try a little something. So
I'm a little aggressive.
Hey, don't take the foot off the gas, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't take the foot off the gas tool.
Of course, then again, you got the old school thought. Hughes and Donaldson been running for 7-8 yards a carry. Maybe just hand it to one of them. No, he's
They
got
are.
the
There you go,
route.
bud.
There's Mills, and he's under.
Oh, man.
Dropped it.
Oh, wow.
I'm just telling y'all.
That was 6.
I'm so excited that they used my idea. He had it. Mills was there. He just dropped it.
Yep.
It was perfectly thrown. He had his guy beat. He just dropped the ball.
If y'all could have seen, there was like 12 of us in the press box up here. We all had the same reaction. So it was like, oh, wow. So,
don't worry, Hayden. You'll get more chances at those.
Yeah.
That's one of those sometimes when the ball's up in the air that long, and though he was. Oh, here we go. He's going.
Good fake.
Yeah, nice carry for 7 yards.
Yep. Yeah, and he, like I said, made a good read there to not pitch it. I think he had his pitch guy and realized that he had some room to keep
Timeout. Gibbs.
All right. Coach's going to want to think about this third down. He's thinking points.
I think he's maybe thinking if we can get a couple big plays, get him field goal range at worst.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think if you're inside the 40-yard line here, you give a chance at the field goal.
Yeah, 44 seconds left.
What's
and
his,
still
what's his
timeouts,
record?
So.
Do we know what Angola's record is long kick? No?
And that I don't.
No idea.
That's trivia question number 2 tonight, if anybody
Anybody
knows.
can tell us that.
Yeah. The answer to the John Aiden question earlier is
Tusculum. We got
yes,
Tusculum.
We got that one, so yeah.
I think that's the Ritasphere they got over there on the Karns sideline. It's like the 8th wonder of the world. Y'all remember the Ritasphere?
Thing that like the motorcycles would ride in.
Yeah, they had one down at Rita Market, Rita School.
Ritasphere. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I assume it's something with the Karns band.
It's
so.
172 people in the Karns band. I have just been informed.
It is massive, yeah.
Are they taking the field first? They kind of act like they
are. I think so. Yeah, they look a little more prepared maybe than the Gibbs.
We got 72. It's so aggravating that I can't. I want to be on that end over there next to that door where I can hear the band.
Oh, good block.
Awesome. He's got.
He is going.
He is gone.
Jaden Rutherford's got one man to beat. And he
goes. I spoke too soon.
Karns,
spoke too soon.
I thought he had it. So
yeah. Great play.
Yeah, and good block on the outside there. I was glad it wasn't a block in the back. The team has a little.
It was borderline.
I was afraid. I was afraid they were going to call it against us there, but good block on our side to open him up. And
Jaden showing some speed right there.
Timeout. Karns.
Karns. Interesting.
I think Karns trying to maybe catch the breath and give us something ready to go again.
8, 10. They might have only had 10 men on the field right there.
Well, we got 32 seconds left to go in this first half, and Gibbs has got it now inside the Knoxville Dragway red zone.
There you go.
Yeah, they only had 10 guys on the field. That's the reason for that timeout. Thanks to my quick calculations.
That's right.
Mathematical expertise.
So I think you're thinking beyond field goal at this point.
Absolutely.
You're thinking touchdown.
Yeah, you take whatever you can get. Don't do anything stupid. The last thing you want is a turnover to kind of kill the momentum that you just increased. Do something safe. If it's not there, throw it away. If it's a run play, hold on to it and save the field goal for a last-ditch effort.
Like I said, you definitely don't need a sack or anything that keeps the clock running. I mean, we got 2 timeouts, but you don't want to waste time here. So,
my biggest thing is preserve the points.
Absolutely.
Oh, good counter play there.
Rockwell, is he going to be 4 for 4?
He's going to be a yard shy.
He's going to be out of the.
He's going to take a timeout right here. It's going to be 6 seconds left.
Yeah, he's going to be down about the half-yard line.
Timeout. Gibbs.
So the good thing is that still leaves Gibbs 1 timeout. So even if you get down to where we're having to kick a field goal, you can stop the clock at the very last minute. So
I got a new shirt. My mother bought it for me just now. I don't even think she's
and it was even hand-delivered.
I don't even think she's in town. I believe I've been had.
That looks good.
It does look nice, don't it?
It's nice. Like I said, Spirit Shack, if you hear it in person at the stadium, go by the Spirit Shack, pick up some apparel and hats. And
well, they say my mother paid for it, but I think she's out of town because my son's taking care of her animals. Kevin Roach would like a shirt.
Hey, could we order food and have them deliver that up here? I mean, we have food up here, so,
Remember the time we got Booyah's food and there was so much? Were you here for that?
I don't think so.
There was so much food from Booyah. God, it was good, too. They brought everything they had. Pulled pork, wings,
You talking about W's?
slaw. W's. What did I say,
W's.
Booyah's?
Yeah,
W's.
W's.
I knew it was something. I can remember the food, not the name. All right, under center is Maddox.
No, actually, it's not. It's Chase Norman's in there.
Is it Chase Norman? Power formation. Brady Hughes is in, I think.
He is touchdown.
He is. Touchdown, Eagles. So within a minute here, actually about 40 seconds, they put another touchdown on the board.
The Jaden Rutherford 70-yard run. I don't know how long it was. It was a long run.
I was so hoping Brockwell would have gotten that and been 4 for 4 tonight, but we'll take the points.
Oh, lights. We got lights, folks. Y'all
Y'all
going to
might be able to see it.
I'm going to watch the screen so I can see what the folks at home are seeing.
Yeah, it's maybe getting dark enough now that you could actually see it. So.
If we get our camera guys to pan out a little bit, we might be able to see that once they kick this.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, we are gonna get the pan here.
There
we
go.
go.
There's the light show.
Sorry,
you
those
see
things
it
don't
on the
focus
field
there.
now, too. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I like it.
Sorry,
Okay.
those things are hard to
Brandon.
focus on the lights there, but you can still see what it's doing. So, yeah, it'll get better as the night goes on. So.
Well, coming up here at halftime, don't go anywhere. We're going to bring you the band. Probably bring you, I guess, probably a little bit of both bands because apparently the Karns band is half their fan base at the moment over there on the other side. So
It really is.
we'll try to bring you as much as halftime as we can. Certainly bring you the Gibbs band, let you check that out. Coming back from that, don't be sure to get back because I'm sure Bud will have his trivia question.
We'll do that to start the second half.
Okay. And so Bud will be back with the trivia question in the second half. So don't want to miss
It's a
that.
two-parter. You got to get both parts.
What you giving away this evening?
We're going with the Texas Roadhouse appetizer.
Okay, all right.
I should
Sounds
probably
good.
go by Texas Roadhouse and pick those up.
Showed up at the church asking Taryn, hey, I'm supposed to pick up a gift card. And she's like,
Just
what?
give them $10, Taryn. I'll get you a gift card. I'll go by and get them this weekend.
Wrapping stuff up from the office, so coming out of a whiteout. So.
That's not a bad idea. We'll get them some Jell-O with cat food in it or something. Just kidding.
So hesitation,
yeah,
he gets through.
Yeah.
But
2 or 3 missed tackles. Yeah, you got to. We had some
was-
extracurricular activities out here. I'm not going to name any names. We'll let that slide. The coaches will see it when they rewatch the film. That's one thing you don't want in a game when you're starting to pull away a little bit is unsportsmanlike or some yarn like that.
Yeah, so 16 seconds to go here. Gibbs leading 28-6. If you're Karns shooter, you just take a knee. You take a lot. I mean, they only got one timeout. What do y'all think?
I think I'd take a knee right here.
I think I would too.
I think Pioneer Heating and Air has donated these Gibbs Eagles water bottles. That's pretty fancy. Got the high school logo on it and everything.
What's that number?
Yeah, so I was going to say, Tim, so there you go.
Pioneer
Actually, so we
Heating
do
and
kind
Air.
of have
This
a
is who
sponsor.
you should call.
Yeah.
They gave the water to the school.
All kidding aside, I have used them before, so
I got another guy, though, if you don't want to use them. You got a couple guys.
I need some numbers.
Is it out completely?
I don't know yet.
Oh, good run there by who number 3 is.
I just got a call from my wife that said that it was making noises, fan wasn't running, and so we'll see. All right, so that wraps up.
Timeout, Gibbs. Correction, timeout, Karns.
Why is Karns taking a timeout right here? Well, 10 seconds. I guess they're
Well,
looking. They
okay.
can take a shot here. Maybe they got a trick play tuned up.
I think it's one of those. Maybe if they hadn't gotten much on that run, they would have just taken a knee. But since they, had a pretty good success there with their, maybe take a long shot down the field or at least run it one more time. So
I think they're going to have to try to get it at the 30 to even have a chance at getting it in because I wouldn't probably now. I say that you might be able to kick the lights out, but the first half wasn't been.
Yeah,
real
the
successful.
evidence we've seen so far is not supportive of him being a long field goal kicker. I'll agree with that.
And the problem now is they're out of timeouts. So, I mean, even if you do get it down to that yardage, you got to get the
hustle.
ball out of bounds or, spike it or something. So,
Got to hustle.
I'll with you finish up here. Let's mention some of our sponsors again. Perry Realty Group, Avalon Landscaping, Plumbing Authority, Copper Shots, Brittany Gibson, realtor with Whited and Associates, Knoxville Dragway, Patterson Tennessee Waste, and, of course, Waffle House.
Definitely thank all our sponsors.
Absolutely.
Can't do this without you guys.
I'd like to go to Waffle House. Some eggs and salsa.
Oh, we got hit.
Almost got a sack.
Yeah,
it's going to be picked up.
Oh, no, it's not. It's dropped. Who is that dropped it? Hayden Mills, my boy. That is 2 drops in this quarter.
It's going to be 2.5 seconds left on the clock here.
That was just in his hands, but just couldn't come down with it.
Big thing, Hayden's a great athlete. He's a great kid, but you get 2 drops like that in a row, it starts to get in your head. You got to have a short memory on stuff like that. Forget it. You got a whole nother half of football to play, a whole rest of the season to play. But you drop 2 like that you're virtually wide open. That's going to get in your head a little bit. But short memory, it's gone. Can't live in the past.
Yeah, Gibbs definitely. They got 3 guys on the line, and everybody else is deep, so they're definitely looking for the long ball.
Oh, and the handoff, and it did not work.
Yeah.
Great job by the defensive line there.
Cashmount was in there and stopped that in the backfield. So.
All right, so that brings the first half to a conclusion where the Eagles are up on the Karns Beavers 28-6. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the halftime festivities, and we'll be back with the second half.
Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer-focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. Avalon Landscaping is committed to the highest level of customer service and pride themselves on quality, professionalism, and expertise. To receive a free estimate on landscaping, irrigation, or property maintenance, please give them a call at 865-804-3170. At the Plumbing Authority, they know that you want to be able to relax and not deal with plumbing problems. Undependable plumbing can cause you stress and frustration. You deserve to enjoy your home without worrying about your plumbing. They care about plumbing. They care about you and your home. They've helped thousands of homeowners solve their plumbing problems for over 29 years. Don't let unexpected plumbing issues ruin your day. Instead, find relief when you call or schedule online and let us help you get comfort back in your home. Call the Plumbing.
Clear Springs Baptist Church is a church that loves this football team, and we love this community. Hello, I'm Justin Pratt. While we take a quick break from this game, I want to invite you and your family to come visit us at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We hope to see you sometime soon. While we take a quick break in this football game, we want to take an opportunity to personally invite you and your family to come visit us at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We have a rich history of ministering and loving this community, and we want you to know that you would be our welcome guests. We love Gibbs football, and we love you. I hope you'll come soon.
Fourth quarter's ended, and the game is over, but that does not mean that the fun has stopped. I'm Josh Sharp, student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church, and I want to invite you to come be with us.
I'm a flight operations engineer with the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, better known as NASA. In 1969, we achieved the greatest feat mankind has ever known by putting a man on the moon and securing a victory for America in the worldwide space race. The moon landing united the country with a sense of insurmountable pride. Drum majors, Jordan Maples and Mackenzie Holt, is your band ready?
We're all here together. We're like, we'll see each other soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing their program for mankind, please welcome to the field the Gibbs High School Marching Band.
Before this decade is out, a land of America. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And therefore, as we set sail, we ask God bless the most hazardous, dangerous, greatest adventure man has ever embarked.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the Karns High School Fightin' Beaver Band.
over? You want me to move over? Just set speaking off. Yeah, let's get started.
All right, welcome back. We are live here with about 2 minutes left before we start our third quarter. Awesome live view from Copter Shots. We put that up, and he didn't know he was live for the first little bit. Man, that's just beautiful.
Yeah, just a beautiful shot with the sunset.
I looked at it, and I thought it was a picture because he had some great shots last week. And Nelson was like, no, that's right now. So awesome shots from him, man. That's beautiful. We'll thank him for that. Jason, we got some stats here to talk about.
Yeah, we'll give you some first half stats there. First downs for Gibbs were 10, 11 for Karns. Total yards, 281 for Gibbs, 163 to Karns. And, at the end of the first quarter, those were a lot closer, but Gibbs, again, as you can tell from the scoreboard, just dominated that second quarter. Passing, Gibbs 4 of 8 for 75 yards with 1 interception. Karns 5 of 16 for 33 yards with 2 interceptions. And here's really where you can see the difference. Gibbs on the ground, 27 rushing attempts for 206 yards, so we got over 200 yards rushing. Karns 22 attempts for 130. Both lost a fumble. Gibbs has got 1 sack for a 6-yard loss. Penalty yards, Gibbs 3 for 20. Karns 1 for 5. Again, it was a pretty clean half, not a lot of penalties. Third down conversions, Gibbs was 4 of 8. Karns was 3 of 6. Time of possession, and here's kind of a funny stat if you look at it. Gibbs had the ball 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Karns had it 14 minutes and 10 seconds. So Karns way ahead of us on the time of possession, but Gibbs thankfully up on the scoreboard where it counts. So about 30 seconds left to get the third quarter going here. Again, Gibbs leading 28-6, and Bud, yeah, just let's keep doing the same thing we're doing, and like I said, don't need to one of General Nealon's maxims, wasn't it? Keep doing what you're doing, keep your foot on the gas. I forget how he worded it, but we don't need to let up here. So
I have no idea what his maxim was, but I can tell you Gibbs needed what's going on tonight, and they need to stay that way. You face a lackluster Union County team is almost like a practice game, and you come back and you're in a dogfight with Halls and had a lot of mistakes that you had an opportunity to win that game had it not been for those mistakes. And you need the guys to see that you can persevere and you can overcome it. We came out tonight, had several mistakes again, got down in the game, and then just kind of found their rhythm. And it seems like with this kind of switching quarterbacks back and forth, I'm never a fan of a quarterback battle thing, but I like the way that they're utilizing it, and things seem to be going well. But anyway, they need to – awesome to see them persevere, come from behind, and show that you can stay in the game.
Absolutely. And like you said, some mistakes already there, but, maybe we just needed 5 quarters to get that cleaned up. Maybe we'll be good for now. So all of last week and the first of this week, and maybe we've got it out of our system. So, looks like they've actually had a couple minutes to halftime here. So,
we're going to talk about I'll try to go in chronological order here. We got the 5th quarter tonight at Clear Springs Baptist Church. That'll be in the basement level of the church. Hang out, play games.
Yep. Any middle and high school student, and like I said, don't have to be a member of our church, but all middle and high school students are welcome.
I'm being told to hang on. I don't know why am I hanging on? Can I keep going? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm good. All right.
Pull up home. Yeah.
And then we've got September 9th, Cars and Coffee. Did we figure out what I get to drive to that? Are we still? Okay.
Yeah, right. We'll talk later.
All right. So all makes, models, welcome. No particular age, no particular style. Bring it, show it off. There's no charge to show it off. Going to be from 9 to 11 on September 9th. First 200 kids, been informed I'm not a child, will get a free Hot Wheels car. No charge to participate, and registration is not required. Just show up, drink some coffee, show off your ride.
Absolutely.
I'm skipping one, going Fall Festival. That one is October 7th. You'll hear more about that in the coming weeks, but from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., food trucks, over 65 vendors, live music, free activities for the kids. That's a fun day. Weather is usually pretty decent that day. You're not too hot, not too cold. that's a good event to come to.
Absolutely. Yeah, and again, like I said, we're reaching out a little further, but not on our list yet. But Trunk or Treat will be coming up the last Saturday in October.
Absolutely.
Always, other than maybe Bible school, Trunk or Treat's probably the biggest event we do all year as far as attendees. Usually, well over 1,000 folks that come through there. So, just always a great time and a lot of fun. So, looking forward to that as well.
I have asked them to start putting up some of the logos for our sponsors because we've talked so much football. We've not done a good job mentioning the sponsors, but I'm going to run through those real quick.
Sure.
We've got Perry Realty Group, Avalon, Plumbing Authority, Copter Shots, Brittany Gibson Realtor, Whited and Associates Realty, Knoxville Dragway, Patterson Tea and Waste, and Waffle House. So thankful for these guys because honestly, Jason, last week was probably our biggest viewership that we've ever had.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, they're not getting millions of views. They're doing this to help us and help these kids and help this thing go. And saw a thing on social media earlier week is support those who support your kids and have banners up at your kids' events because that's the ones who are supporting your kids.
Absolutely.
And it kind of hit home, so we are very appreciative of them. They do not get out of this what they put into it. So thankful for them. We'll try to get their banners, find some more on the screen there. And if by any means you need a way to get in touch with them and you don't feel like we've given it to you, reach out to us through the message. We'll get you in touch with any of these folks if you need to.
Absolutely. Yeah, can't thank our sponsors enough, and I want to thank our team here as well. We're getting ready to start. We got camera folks. Jenny's running the clock for us. Craig and David on the cameras. Nelson and Kevin, in the booth here, kind of keeping, like I said, all the stuff going. And like I said, I've got, they got 2 laptops and an iPad, just that I can see. So, and they're checking phones too. So, it's a big ordeal. Y'all don't realize until you see how many cords they got running everywhere, but they do a great job, and we're glad to bring this to you guys tonight. So getting ready to start the third quarter here. And again, thankfully Gibbs, able to punch that score in at the end there, and great to now to this defer to the second half here. So
Gibbs looks ready for an onside kick right here. They're going to spread out and go with Karns.
Yeah. Little pooch kick instead, so it'll be fielded. So
yeah, it's Harris. Found a seam up the middle. Good stiff arm there. Nice. Still going.
Yeah.
Out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great return. Good field position. Can't ask for a better
Good
start
run
than that.
Back by Harris.
We were talking about height starter. You can tell he's listed at 6'2", so yeah, definitely got some height there for us with DeJuan Harris. So yeah, Gibbs comes back out, and but I think just a steady diet of what we've been doing. We found some success running the ball. Let's just keep doing that, and
gonna have Brackfield in shotgun. Brockwell in motion. He's got a good 5-yard gain there.
Sweep around the end, so it's going to be second and about 4. So.
Yes. Fortunately, when you're up 28-6, you get to stick to your game plan.
Yeah. Yeah, and you definitely expect to see a heavy dose of run with that big a lead. Want to keep that clock moving, and
Brockwell in motion again, near side. That's going to be Brady Hughes right up the middle for a tough 5 yards. Looks like he's going to be close to the first down. I feel like that's
I believe he's going to get it.
They moved the spot.
But yeah, you're right. He kind of drug the pile with him there as he was finishing up. So, yep.
Yeah, I feel like the initial spot was not a good one, but then they kind of saw where he was.
Oh no, they did not give it to him, bud.
Oh no, well, I think they're all confused down there on what's going on.
No,
Referee's going to stop the game.
Yeah. It was a first down, and I don't think they gave it. It wasn't clear. Because the little down marker didn't change, and they hadn't moved the change yet. But,
I saw the line judge over there giving, motion on the chains on down, but then I think the chain gang got confused, and you'll have that. Usually that's a couple dads. It's not a paying job over there. They're just out here trying to help the cause.
That's right. So, yeah, it is 1st and 10. So.
Shout out to the Karns High School band. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
172 members is what I was told, and they were loud and proud. I was very impressed with the Karns High School band.
They did a good job. Great show at halftime there. So not much gain for Gibbs on that one. 2nd and 7, just about a 2 or 3 yard pickup. At least we are in Karns territory though, so nice to be across the 50 here.
I want to see Mills get a chance at some redemption. Maybe we don't throw the deep ball, but give him a chance. Uh-oh, it's not there.
Just throw it away.
Yes, he's threw it away. Oh, he threw that one way away.
Almost caught a cheerleader on the sideline.
So wound up out on the track.
Yeah, he had Jaden Rutherford in the backfield, but, wouldn't have been probably much of a gain. So I think the smart thing there was, just get rid of it. So,
one of the things at the high school level you see a lot is some of the kids are learning, particularly if they may have played one position their whole life. But anyway, when it busts like that and you've got that quarterback scrambling and your route's done, just get open. Yep. Just find somewhere. Move, hope he sees you. Sometimes you'll see him stand, and we got another pass play here. Nice little screen play across the middle. Mills got a catch, get his confidence back. It's going to be 4th and 5. But you catch them when their route's done and it's bust, they're kind of just standing. You got to keep moving.
Yep.
Give your quarterback a chance to see you pop open.
Yep. Gibbs looks like they're going for it here. I'm not completely surprised, so or at least maybe try to draw them off sides.
Yeah,
4th and 5. So,
and if you don't draw them, I think right here I'll just take the delay.
Yeah,
take the delay and
actually might help your punter a little bit to scoot back some. So yeah. I'm like you. I was 4th and 5 at that part of the field. I'm kind of surprised, but body language, just telling you
4 seconds left on the clock. I think they're going to.
Yeah,
I think they're going to let this one run down, then get him out here on the field to punt.
Yep, they're going to be a delay a game, but like you said.
Delay a game, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Yeah, that may not necessarily hurt you on the punt, though, because it just may give you enough yardage to keep you from going in the end zone for a touchback. So, and no need to waste time out there. So.
Yeah, he's had some good kicks, Van Pelt. Good high spiraling kicks, giving the coverage team time to get down there.
Yep. And he is just a sophomore too, so definitely some, got some good years left from him too. So.
I don't know what we got there, if that's a false start or excuse me.
We don't need to go back anymore. So a little bit of the snap was a little off, looked like to him as well, but see what the call is here.
Substitution infraction, defense. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
So now we say,
can we draw them off again? Yeah. I mean, look, what do we do here?
Now we say, hey, if we hadn't given up that 5 earlier, it would have given us a first down.
They're sending the offensive unit back on the field. So we're back to 4th and 5, pretty much right where we were just a minute ago. Do you go up and take the penalty again?
I don't know. So that's Gibbs looks like they're
we're running the guy on late. So you got to let everybody get lined up. There's plenty of time on the play clock.
Yeah, we are going for it. So 4th and 5.
And he's got a man open right here. He just can't see him.
Got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
You can't take a sack on 4th down.
Yeah, you just got to throw that ball up.
Yeah. I mean, you're giving it to him in reasonable field position anyway, and then we just gave him another 5 or 6 yards there. So
he had, I believe, let me look at I believe Quez Sharp was open right over here around the 40. Had the first down, but when you're back there in that backfield, it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Maddox is bringing that ball off the field with him.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that you just learn. You gotta throw that one away. You got to do something with it. I mean, even if they call you grounding, it's no worse than what happened right there. So
well, and that's one thing when you say you've got to learn. Man, that has been our MO for the past season and a half. Is on 4th down, we're taking that sack every time. We've got to coach that up and get them to. Just throw it up. Before you take a sack, just throw it up and hope something happens. Harris was in the backfield there, just came in on the wrong side. Oh!
Looks like he's going to pick up the first down there. So,
Harris and Kaysen Beach were on the play there, and somebody else come in and let a body fly there towards the end.
Yeah, you just don't want to give up, you don't want to give up a score here, and let the momentum shift. Obviously Gibbs has got a big lead, but, you don't want to let that momentum start flowing the other way. So. Don't want to get any confidence going for Karns here. So another handoff
up the middle again.
It's going to pick up 5 or 6 there again up the middle. So
Turner on the carry, tackle by West.
I think Gibbs is stacking the box. Karns is just really proving that they can run the ball.
Yeah.
And if I'm Karns, it's important to score here because you don't want to abandon your playbook and your game plan. A score right here could kind of let you stay on track with that. But Gibbs got 6, 8 guys in the box right here.
Yeah.
Beach is looking like he's going to back out as soon as the ball snap. But no, they all come in and they one-on-one on the outside edge. You got to get your head around. That was underthrown.
Yeah. Good defense there. That was
Hunter
Karns. Yeah.
Hunter Karns out there on the play. You got to get your head around when that wide receiver looks for the ball. But it was well underthrown, so nothing there. Pressure on the quarterback, credit the defense, made him get rid of that a little sooner than he wanted.
Yeah. But they did have one-on-one coverage. Safety wasn't over there, so it was one-on-one. So
Hunter's already got 1 interception tonight. He's proven a worthy candidate out there to be left on an island by himself.
One of those Karns may have done that just to kind of keep them honest and keep them, like you said, from stacking the box. So,
so Gibbs gets good pressure
stop
right there and maybe a yard and a half gain. It looks like it's going to be Cash Mount on the tackle.
And I don't see their kicker coming in, so it looks like they're going for it here on about 4th and
it's early in the 3rd, but you're down 3 scores.
And this is kind of that no man's land on the field. I mean, the punt's not going to do you any good there, so you'd be about impossible to keep it out of the end zone. So
if I'm a Karns fan, I like it.
Yeah.
I run it up the middle, honestly.
It's been working for them. So trying to draw us off sides. We jumped. Oh, did they throw it?
Yeah. Again, that's Mount.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, result a first down.
It's the second time tonight. Unfortunately, we've given them a first down on an offsides encroachment. So, those are just killers, just those mental mistakes. And
got to work on those, and I'm sure it'll be coached up. That's 2 for Cash tonight where he's jumped offsides. Really should have been 3. They gave us 1, but coaches will talk to that.
No, one of them was – the other one was no, it was Cash. You're right. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, wide open.
His knee was on the ground, though, I thought, so I don't –
Yeah, the referee's undecided over there. He can't decide where he wants to mark it.
Yeah, they're going to mark him, I think, back at – see where they mark it.
Mark him back about the 18.
Yeah, his knee was down when he caught the ball. He did catch it, but it's – oh, no. No, they're calling it incomplete completely. Okay.
Huh. Oh, completed pass.
No, it was. Okay.
Okay, so it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard to see around that thing, isn't it?
It is. That post we talked about last week is at this end of the field, it gets hard to see, so we have to roam a little. So getting back in shotgun. Handoff up the middle.
Up the middle has been there all night long.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be enough to pick up a first down, so that's going to put them like about 1st and 10 from about the 12, so they will be able to get another first down before scoring here. No, they're going to call it 1st and goal. Okay, yeah, he's right on about the 10. So
White West on that tackle. I'm trying to do a better job of mentioning everybody that gets. It's so hard though when you get something away from the play and then somebody probably done something phenomenal over here, but you didn't see it.
Yep.
Right up the middle again. It's been there all night long for a touchdown.
He goes in still standing up. So touchdown for Karns. It's going to make it 28-12. Pending an extra point here, so
we're going to find something to seal up that middle without selling out.
Yeah, they've not been successful, passing so far, but it sure is the world if we, like I said, if we
you leave somebody wide open, they'll show you they can catch.
Yeah. So Karns lines up for the extra point here. 6:03 to go. And that hit the bottom of the crossbar, but it did not make it through. So
I'm seeing why they don't go for the field goals.
Yeah. So it is 12-28 tonight. So, again, 6:03 to go in the 3rd quarter here. So, Gibbs needs to come out and answer. At least, let's control the ball a little bit. And obviously, certainly you'd like to put another score on there. But at the minimum, we need to keep the ball. And
tell you what I'd like to do, Jason. If I've got the money, I'd like to buy 2 houses.
Okay.
All right. One from the Perry Realty Group, one from Brittany Gibson.
There you go.
At Whited and Associates. I'd have copter shots come out and take pictures of it all.
Right.
Avalon would mow my grass.
Yep.
I'd have Plumbing Authority put me in some new toilets, maybe even like a bidet. And then I'd use Patterson Tea and Waste for all my construction debris and my gravel. And then I'd go to a race at Knoxville Dragway.
Yep.
And maybe go eat some Waffle House afterwards.
There you go.
What do you think?
I think we covered them all. So appreciate all our sponsors. All have their a place for use there. So
I don't have that kind of money, so I'm not doing any of that stuff. But if you do, I recommend you do it with those places.
Yes, absolutely. So. Well, but I tell you what, they're getting ready to kick off here. After the kickoff, Will, why don't you go ahead and give us your trivia question? Yeah,
I got an easy trivia question tonight.
Okay.
It's two-parter, but it's easy. It's easy if you're old like us. If you're younger, you're going to have to Google. Get your phone in your hand.
Yeah. And you'd mentioned earlier at the start of the third quarter here, I'd be wary of an onside kick here too. Just in case.
Absolutely.
They got some guys looking there. So.
Yeah, another pooch. I believe that's Allison.
Yep. Good run.
Allison's found the seam. He's got a lane out to midfield. Hang on to the ball. Referee's down with him.
Took the referee down too. Looks like everybody's getting up. So
that's
a
tremendous
return.
Ref. Yeah, we got some players out there helping the ref. Appreciate them. All right, our Texas Roadhouse trivia question of the night. Men's basketball currently plays at the Food City Thompson Bowling Arena, mouthful that everybody's had a problem with. For $20 million, I don't care what you call it. But anyway, question tonight is, before Thompson Bowling, where did the basketball team play, and what year? I'll give you the front side or the back side. What year did they move to Thompson Bowling? You can either tell me the last year they played in the previous place or the first year they played in the new place.
Yeah, first one I think to post on Facebook will be the winner.
It's got to have the name of the old facility and the year that they moved, front or back.
I know the old facility. I don't know the year. I would not know the year without looking it up. So, but
wait, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. We encourage Googling.
Yeah. So loss of 3 on that play.
Maddox got a screen pass out here to Brockwell. Ooh, Stephen Garrett's got the first half of it. Tim Borf can answer. You can't have the prize, but you can answer. Heck, I'll give you the prize. I don't care. You're supposed to be working on your air conditioner. All right, we got a lot of Stokeleys. I've not got the – Stokely is the correct name. I got to have the year. Everybody on the Karns defense was offsides right there.
They've got us twice now. Let's repay one of the favors. So.
Prior to the snap, false start. Number 4, offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
I really thought that was on him. Well, that's 3 on us. So 2 on the defense and 1 on the offense. So,
Michael Phillips, 1987. Michael Phillips is the winner. That's part of my old chain gang. Michael and I used to work some chains back in the day.
So Gibbs, 3rd and 8 now instead of 3rd and 3. So after such good starting field position there. Wide open.
Allison's wide open. Just take care of that football. Yeah. 2 hands on the ball. Good job. Down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that is a crucial pickup there. 3rd and 8. You was nervous about that one, but
I feel like that Maddox Brackfield is bringing that second dimension to the offense. The passing game really wasn't there a lot against Halls, and I feel like it's coming back. They didn't have a lot of passing plays against Union County even. There's a flag on the play. Hopefully that's something holding. That's Jaden Rutherford on the catch.
Hopefully that's not offensive pass interference, so we'll see.
He's facing, I can't tell. Ref wanting to walk back on Gibbs is what it looks like. I kind of feel like this is going to be on Gibbs. I don't know what the call is, though.
Maybe he pushed off or
ineligible receiver downfield.
I think that's at least the second time of us tonight for that too. So,
and that's one thing when you're a running team. It's not to take away. Again, it's a coaching moment. It's something the staff will work with the players on. But when you're a running team and you're running the ball, especially the way they have over the past 2 games, it's hard to not get downfield.
Yep.
You're used to keeping that.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense, number 1, 5-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down. First.
So that's Levi. I don't understand unless he had lined up inside the. If he had lined up inside the tight end, right, then that would make him ineligible. But I don't. I'd have to go back and look at that. I don't know where Levi lined up. That makes him ineligible.
Looks like we're discussing it.
We got another talk here.
Hey, 4:36. Oh, they're resetting the clock. That's what we're doing. So, okay. Showing 4:05 now, but they're adding it back to 4:36. Okay. Yeah, the clock.
That's what the confusion was.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so 1st and 15. So, again, you don't like being behind the chains, but at least it's first down. So
still don't understand how Levi was. And Levi on the jet sweep there.
Nice.
He's going to get all of it back, and he's going to have 6
all the way.
Levi Allison for the Gibbs touchdown. We're going to get a light show.
Yeah,
we're getting a light show in a minute. It's going to. We don't have to focus on the lights now. I think we're going to be able to see it on the field.
Yes.
Do we have a copter shot? Can we go to a copter shot?
Oh yeah, copter shot. Can he?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Copter shot.
That was going to be awesome. 34-12. Pending an extra point here, so 4:23 to go in the third quarter. So.
This is the drone shot that you guys are watching at home. That makes this so much easier to tell whether or not it's made or not.
Yeah.
And it's up and good. Oh, I love the copter shot. We needed to be on the copter shot for this. That's way cooler. There we go. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, you can see us in the press box there. Oh. Yeah, so Gibbs
answers.
Absolutely, bud. That's a great answer. And 35-12, 4:23 to go here in the third. And now just the defense just needs to come out and continue to stop Karns. You don't want to be trading scores, but
it's a good spot to be in when you're up 3 scores and you're trading.
Yep.
I think more importantly right now, Gibbs is fine-tuning. They've been kind of one-dimensional up to this point in the season, which we're only our 3rd game in. But it's hard to win at any level when you're one-dimensional and know what you're going to do. There's only so many tricks you can have up your sleeve, but that passing game really seems to be coming alive for Gibbs.
Yeah, just a couple of stats. Total yards now, Gibbs is at 345 and Karns is at 203. Gibbs is now at 105 passing yards, 7 of 12 with 1 interception, compared to only 38 for Karns. And Gibbs is at 240 rushing yards compared to 165 for Karns. So you're right. You're starting to see those numbers. We're at, 240 rushing and 105 passing. Those numbers are starting to come a little closer together. So,
see the copter shot on this kickoff right here. These guys are doing a great job moving these cameras around.
Yes, they are.
Just so you guys at home can appreciate what everybody up here puts into this. It's all free. Nobody here is paid. And they are here usually about 3 hours before the game starts, and we'll be here for about an hour after it's done, carrying this stuff in and out. We don't leave anything here. What do we
kick
got?
Out of bounds.
Illegal
there,
kick. Out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they get the ball at 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get it at 35. Not a huge deal there. You're giving them pretty decent field position, but worse things could happen. But anyway, back to my thing. All the folks that put work into this, you guys at home have no idea how much physical labor and time they put into it.
Illegal kick, out of bounds. It's been elected to take the ball at the 35-yard line. First down.
Is it Groundhog Day? What did he – I mean –
But real quick, while I'm thinking of it, back to your trivia question, to pick up the gift card, he just needs to stop by the church, right? The gentleman.
Stop by the church and give me time to get it this weekend. Give me time to get it this weekend.
So in other words, one day next week, stop by, talk to Taryn, and she'll have it for you one day later this week.
And the winner of last week, I'll go get them this weekend. I apologize. Yep. I actually it was on my mind. We went out last week. I'm like, hey, we need to run by there and get those, and then we didn't.
Yeah.
Go back.
Blame it on the wife.
I've got to go out tomorrow. And I know my wife's not watching, but I would tell her to remind me. I'll shoot her a text here in a minute.
So tape it to the refrigerator at the house. So.
And we're thankful for them. Texas Roadhouse, we don't give them recognition. But when I went in last year and told them what we were doing and asked for this, it wasn't a let me see. It wasn't a, it was absolutely, what do you need? And I said, I'm making up a number. I said, we got 3 more games left. I need 3. And she handed me just a stack of like 10.
Nice.
So, and told me, whatever you need, we'll give it to you. Same thing as Waffle House. So thank you to Texas Roadhouse, guys. Eat at these places. Go to the drag strip. Use these real estate agents. Use the Plumbing Authority Avalon. That's the thanks you can give back to them.
Absolutely. And Patterson Waste, like I said, for porta potties, roll-off dumpsters, anything like that. So
And several of these, not to give anybody any preference, but Perry, Avalon, Patterson Waste, they've been with us since the get-go.
Yeah.
Last year, the Perry Realty Group, like, whatever you need, we'll do it. We don't care. And we didn't ask for sponsors because we know how many games we're going to be able to do.
Yeah.
They didn't care. It was just, here, go do it. We want to support you.
Yeah. So 2nd and 5.
Gibbs stacking the box, and they're going to kick it outside on them. And it's kind of what you talked about, Jason. They're forcing Gibbs to commit, and then it's biting them.
Yeah. Same thing that Halls did to us last week. We seem to be weak around the edges, and the same thing has happened tonight. So when we shut down that middle, and like I said, now they're beating us on the end.
Well, they had about 9 guys in the box right there on that one. They had one guy over here on the near sideline and a safety back, and
if they can get that edge sealed off, then there's nothing. He's got a lot of real estate, and that's just what happened. Get a good edge block there, and nothing we can do. So 1st and 10, ball in about the 39 for Karns here. 3:37 to go. Another big hole. I believe he's going to be
good to see this kid's okay. I mean, I don't like that he's getting all these yards on us, but he went out earlier with an injury, so good to see that he's okay.
Definitely thankful he's back and appears to be okay. So
we want to win. We don't want anybody to get hurt in the process.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking last week we got all the flack because we probably had a lot of Halls folks watching just due to the fact they're just right down the road and they knew about the broadcast. But if you are a Karns fan, we apologize. We are biased. We're all from Gibbs. That's why we do it. And so back to the well for another 4 yards.
Yeah. Oh, there's a flag.
Something got chippy, I would say. Yeah, that's one of those frustration flags from a referee right there.
Yeah. Looks like that maybe
somebody's got out of line. He's
I didn't see any pushing. Just must have been somebody that said something.
We get a call here from our white hat.
After the play was over, personal foul, defense, number 50, half the distance to the goal, first down.
Those are killers.
That's Lane Wayne. I don't want to be calling your name over personal fouls.
Yeah. And definitely not, down in that yardage when you're half the distance. I mean, we're down at the 12-yard line now, so 1st and 10, so they can pick up a first down without getting a touchdown here. So, like you said, Bud, you don't want to be trading scores. I mean, yes, we got the advantage, but
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah,
just
so
got on it.
That's a good break for Gibbs there.
Yep.
And it's a learning process, right? So you've still got things on defense that you can coach, things that you can improve upon. Don't get me wrong, I don't want them to be scored on, but when you come into a night and you win by 3, 4, 5 scores, it's easy to think everything was a success.
Yep.
And clearly it's not, so you got some things you can work on this week. You're not going into this next practice with the big head thinking, we're ready to go for the next week. You've got things that you need to work on.
Absolutely.
I just noticed your name is on your headset. I feel like that's next level class.
Yeah, no, it's on yours too. You just didn't notice it. So.
Is it spelled right? BD?
It is.
Okay. I didn't know if they'd have trouble with that one.
Yeah.
Quarterback back to pass. He's got a guy.
Wide open.
And he's cut down by Beach, maybe?
45, I think they said. So.
I don't even think we got a 45 out there.
Dallas Holt, if that's who it was.
I feel like it was Beach. I don't think there's a 45 on the field. It might have been Brady. We got a 25 on the field.
Yeah.
The number of defensive linemen?
It's 3rd and 6.
58.
3rd and 6 here. So again, like I said, he was open. A good job to get him down after the catch, but just he was wide open to get that.
Yeah, so he's going to fall forward close to a first down there. You're going to have 4th down, and I got to think that Karns is going to.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to run this ball right up the middle.
Yep. Yeah, good chance for Gibbs to have a stop here. I mean, like I said, I don't think field goal is an option for him.
I'm selling out against the run right here.
I think so too.
Yeah.
4th and 1, but if Gibbs come up with a stop here, that's a huge momentum shift. And yes, you'd have it deep in your territory, but if you keep them out of the end zone,
it's a solid yard. They're going to need to get to about the 2.
Backs in the eye, so Little quarterback sneak with a push.
Yeah,
he's going to
get
get
it. They're going to give him
in the end
6.
zone. All the way.
Yeah.
So that will make the score 18-35.
44 seconds left to go. 42 according to our clock. In this third quarter.
Yeah. So again, obviously you want to see Gibbs go down and score, but the ideal situation here is let's just churn up as much of that clock as we can. I mean, you don't want to get conservative yet, but
you got to figure
keep it
something
running
out on defense. So Hall's put 24 on you last week. Karns is on pace to put 24, maybe more on you this week. We got to figure something out on that run defense.
Yeah, and we seem to have, like I said, a great second quarter. Karns scored little to nothing in that second quarter, but they've come out in the third quarter here in the second half, and they're actually going for 2 here. So
I don't blame them after seeing their kicking game, and they got it.
And he got it
with a pass.
So it's going to make it 20-35. So that technically brings it down to a 2-score game.
Two-score game, yeah, absolutely.
So Gibbs. Like I said, Gibbs needs to get something going here. So 44 seconds left. So let's see. Nelson, do you want to take a break real quick? So let's take a break. We've not done that in a little while, and we will be back with y'all here in just a moment. So.
Clear Springs Baptist Church is a church that loves this football team, and we love this community. Hello, I'm Justin Pratt. While we take a quick break from this game, I want to invite you and your family to come visit us at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We hope to see you sometime soon.
Avalon Landscaping is committed to the highest level of customer service and pride themselves on quality, professionalism, and expertise. To receive a free estimate on landscaping, irrigation, or property maintenance, please give them a call at 865-804-3170.
And we are back. So, again, 44 seconds to go here, 20-35. And, again, now with like we said, a 15-point lead. I mean, it's a 2-point conversion in there, but you still just 2 scores. So
it's a younger team, Jason, than what we had last year. And, of course, last year we were in a lot of close games, a lot of back-and-forth scoring. It's real easy, though, when you get up to kind of get lackadaisical on things all the way across the board. And that's a mental lesson that you learn. You got to play your A game every play.
Yep.
Don't want them to gain. On defense, your goal should be they don't gain a yard all night. Now, is that going to happen? No. Here's an onside kick that we've been discussing.
Oh, get on it.
And Karns has got it.
Got that.
That one hit Landon Frisco right in the hands.
Yeah, and I give him credit. It was a bit of a weird bounce.
It had a good hop to it, good onside kick.
But, yeah, Karns able to recover that. So, and like I said, we were ready for it. The guy was there. They knew it was coming, but it just – that's the thing about the onside kick. You just get the right bounce, and it couldn't get on top of it.
Karns going to have it here on the 45, and you've got 0 time to work on that defense that we're talking about. You've got 0 time to coach it up. You just had the 3-minute conversation about special teams, and now that defense that you really need to talk to is right back out on the field.
Yep, with a kind of a deflation after having to lose the ball like that. So Karns back in the shotgun.
We got whistles on the field.
I don't see a flag.
25.8 seconds left to go in the quarter.
They're resetting the clock, maybe.
Yeah, it was at 44.1 when they started that. I don't feel like 20 seconds ran off that clock for that kick. We're still working on the clock.
Yeah, 44 seconds what it should be. That's what it is, yeah. All right, so 1st and 10, 44 seconds left, third quarter here. So, again, handoff up the middle.
Yeah. There's
a flag, so I'm hoping there's going to be a – boy, I sure hope there's a hold.
Yeah, it's right in the area of a holding. White? No, it's not White. That's Lane Patterson and
17.
Beach.
Yep.
Casey Beach. Lane
but I'm hoping that's coming back.
Yeah, that's going to be a hold. They moved the flag to the spot of the foul. That's a spot foul. So it's going to be about 1st and 19 or 20 here.
Yeah. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot. If it's holding, it looks like it's what it's going to be because they're all walking back. So.
Holding, offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Yeah, so that like I said, but that probably explains why he was so open. But now, give him credit. Once he got out in the edge there, we still weren't able to track him down. So
we had a bad read on defense here. They were bailing out for a pass, and then it came to this side that they were bailing on. So I feel like that was a little bit of a bad read on defense.
Yep. So it is now 1st and 20.
Shoot.
But
okay, I messed up the lights and everybody loves it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was actually super bright in here, and then Bud leaned up against it, and it actually helped it. So another stop for even
great
more
stop.
awesome.
That's what they needed right there. You've got to do that.
Yeah.
And I think some of this too, Jason, they've had hands on these guys. I still feel like we got to work on our form tackling, and we're getting high a lot of times. You got to get down, keep that head up, and get down low.
Yep. So 2nd and 21, 10 seconds to go. Doesn't look like Karns is going to run another play here. They're just going to let the quarter run out and kind of restart here at the 4th. So
just let it run out with them and take a break.
Yeah, I agree. So
we'll be right back for the start of your 4th quarter.
Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. At the Plumbing Authority, they know that you want to be able to relax and not deal with plumbing problems. Undependable plumbing can cause you stress and frustration. You deserve to enjoy your home without worrying about your plumbing. They care about plumbing. They care about you and your home. They've helped thousands of homeowners solve their plumbing problems for over 29 years. Don't let unexpected plumbing issues ruin your day. Instead, find relief when you call or schedule online and let us help you get comfort back in your home. Call the Plumbing Authority at 865-238-2280.
4th quarter's ended and the game is over, but that does not mean that the fun has stopped. I'm Josh Sharp, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church, and I want to invite you to come be with us for the 5th quarter. After every Gibbs home game, we're opening up our teen room to any middle school and high school students that would like to come and join us. We're going to have games. We're going to have concessions. Our coffee shop is going to be open, and it's going to be a good time. Entry is completely free. Just come and be with us. Grab your friends. Join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church for 5th quarter.
And we're back. First play of the 4th quarter, Karns has got one running up the middle for just a short gain, so you didn't miss much.
Quarterback keeper there and maybe a gain of 1, so it's going to be 3rd and 21. So, here's one of those, Bud, you can't let them pick this up. I mean, you got them in a hole, 2-score game, you got to hold them here.
And as well as they've been moving the ball, I don't even want to let them get half of it right here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if they get half of it, they're in a place on the field, in a place in the game where you go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Gibbs is
back to pass.
Yep.
And he's got a guy open. Oh, great hit by Kaysen Beach to break that up. That was perfect. Lane fell down on the play. He was on the coverage, and Kaysen came in from behind, just delivered a hit right on time. We got a player down.
Yeah, the guy that the Karns player. But it's a good thing he knocked it loose because he was close to the first down. I mean, and if he had gotten any yards after catch there, he would have probably would have picked that up. So, again, hope he's okay. Looks like maybe just a little
ankle sprain or
ankle something. So, great job on the defense there, and had it in his hands, but just enough hit to knock it loose. So, well, you saw some of our sponsors there. Again, we'll talk about. Actually, let me give you some stats here as we're starting the 4th quarter while we've got a moment. First downs, Gibbs 13, Karns 18. Total yards, Gibbs 345, Karns 256. Gibbs is actually, I don't think we've thrown a pass. 7 of 12 for 105 yards, or at least we've not gained any yards. I believe that's what we were at the start of the 3rd. Karns 7 of 20 for 44 yards. Gibbs 33 rushes for 240 yards. Karns 36 rushes for 212. Both Karns had 2 fumbles, lost 1. Gibbs had 1 fumble and lost 1. So time of possession, Gibbs 14 minutes, 17 seconds. Karns 21:43. So they are lined up to punt. So great stop there for the defense.
Levi Allison and Boone Brockwell deep again. And that's a returnable kick right there. Oh, Brockwell fell.
Yep. See, Norman was in the backfield there. I think he may have been afraid of a penalty. He was
close to blocking it.
Yeah, he could have. He kind of held up. I wonder if he was afraid to to get a rough in the kicker. But yeah, he was back there. So you can see. I don't know if you can see. Nelson, can you switch to the preview shot there real quick? The program, yeah, you can see. I think the theme tonight was neon or glow or something like that. That's the Gibbs student section. Bud and I were talking earlier. We didn't do cool theme nights, back when we were in school. So
we did. It's just that every night was redneck night. There was no other theme. It was just redneck night. It's a Gibbs.
Yeah, so
we're proud of it. I don't mean that as an insult. I'm a Giblet. All right.
But anyway, yeah. So I saw the neon coming in tonight. So it makes you think of like
Harris in motion. Boone with a nice spin move out there. Not much on the play, but it was doomed to start, and maybe a loss of a half a yard.
But yeah, it's always kind of fun to see what the theme is for the night. So I think it was maybe Cowboy last night. I think I saw a lot of Cowboy hats and boots last week. So, anyway, 2nd and 10 here, 11:10 to go, fourth quarter. Yeah, again, obviously for Gibbs, you want to pick up the first down here, but man, you want to start chewing up that clock. So, little pitch.
Boone's found a seam. He's got some speed.
Nobody in front of him.
A lot of Perry real estate out there. There's no laundry on the field. No laundry on the field, and he is going to have a Gibbs Eagles touchdown.
So forget what I said about running the clock out. So.
Well, I mean, you ran the football. You ran the football,
yeah,
right?
We did the right thing. So
you're eating some clock.
Yeah. So it's going to make it 20-41, pending the extra point here. So, yeah, Gibbs really needed that. Like I said, you don't want that momentum to start shifting, and they were getting to a moment there. So
we got a light show.
Yes, sir. After the extra point here, we will have a light show.
I want to see the copter shot light show. Okay. Can I see copter shot? Oh, they're going to shine back here.
So, yeah, as you can see the neon colors, and that's not on screen yet. So after the extra point here, we'll see it.
Hey, we got the Gibbs cheerleaders there. And little medical tent. I like the medical tent.
Kick is.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the wrong screen. Yep. You aren't seeing what I'm seeing. Kick's up and good. There it is. I like it. Hey, there we are. Doing a great job on those lights, Brandon.
That is very cool. So
that's like the inner child in me. That's one of the things I was most excited about when we're getting the new stadium, because on the what do they call it, the road? What was it called last year? What did we call that?
No stadium tour.
No stadium tour.
I got my no stadium tour shirt on tonight. So
we got to go in all the other stadiums that had the cool stuff and see it. So it made me excited about it.
Yep, absolutely. Yes, very cool to get to see that. So, like I said, again, just another reason to encourage y'all to come out and join us. Again, obviously we were packed last week, and there is a good crowd here tonight, but there are still seats.
Parking was more feasible tonight. Get here early if you're coming. If you're handicapped, that's the one great thing about the new stadium. Both sides, visitors and home, plenty of handicap seating. Plenty. I mean, it's for a high school stadium. There's plenty of seating for everybody. But yeah, it's awesome. Yep. It is nothing short of awesome.
Yeah, definitely. We were talking about that earlier. It was exciting to have that many people last week in the stadium, but man, it made a lot of stuff a challenge.
Jot this down. I feel a trivia question next year. What was the first home victory? Assuming that we win tonight, and hopefully we do. What was who was the first team to be beaten at the new home stadium? Fair catch calling for. Oh, he dropped it. That's a live ball. Yeah, so when he calls for a fair catch and he bobbles it, that's a live ball.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was close to being picked up. Again, Casey Beach down there, and he just barely got back on it. So, we are again 10:41 to go. 20-42 Gibbs leading, so really nice to get that back to a 3-score lead.
Yeah, I want to see that continued effort on defense right here. Great stand last possession the Karns had. Gibbs done a really good job stopping the run and kind of sealing stuff up. So I want to see them work on that. They've had time to be on the sidelines for a little bit and coach it up and see what kind of adjustments we've made. They're going right back to the well, and he's wrapped up again, dropped for a short loss. So much, much better than what we've been seeing all night.
Like you said, maybe we're kind of figuring out those schemes and what they're doing there. And
I don't know if that was Brady Hughes or Cash Mount on the tackle, but I'm hearing 58 maybe. Braylon Henderson. Braylon Henderson is who was on that tackle. He body slammed that kid to the ground.
So 2nd and 8 here. Pass.
Oh, I thought that was read by Hughes. I thought Brady was going to pick that off.
I did too, and he would have been it would have been a pick 6 if he had. I'm like you, but from our angle, it looked like Hughes had a shot at that.
I don't know if he just took a bad angle or if he just didn't see the pass, but I thought it looked like he read that pass. And
yeah, it is a pickup of a first down for Karns, so it is now going to be 1st and 10 on the 33. So. Again, maybe one of those. Maybe you just got to keep that pass out there to keep us honest. Keep us, keep us from just stacking the box. So, to try to open up that middle again. So, but yeah, we got a bunch of guys in the box again. So,
7, 8 guys up in the tackle box, and they're going to get to the quarterback, but he shakes free, and that's probably going to be a horse collar. Yeah, Wyatt's just grabbing. I can't fault him on that. He had him dead to rights, but that horse collar is a tough one.
Yep. Yeah, so that's going to be good to give him first down for sure because that's probably a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that was going to be a no gain.
Yeah.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle.
Yeah.
Number 20, defense.
Yeah, I don't really fault.
First down.
I don't.
Yeah, like I said, he was grabbing. He was and did a good job to catch the guy.
It wasn't an intentional horse collar.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah.
No, it's just.
We got a fumble now. We can't remember which ball's the new ball, which one's the old ball.
Yeah. So, 48-yard line now. Still on the Karns side of the field, but 1st and 10. So, like I said, but that's a shame because they had him stop for a little to no gain and
sold out. Not as many guys. Karns spreading them out a little bit now. I look for them to go back to the well right here. We're going to pass play. Got a man open. Quarterback's going to keep it. Cash has got him from behind.
Yep. Good job. See, a lot of times their quarterback rolls out, and I don't think they're dedicated runs. I think we're just doing a pretty good job coverage downfield, and he just scrambles, and he is quick.
Switching some guys on defense here. Switching one guy on defense. A little confusion there. So clock rolling, 8:38.
Both teams still got all 3 timeouts here, so, but it's going to be 2nd and 6. He's back to pass again.
Gibbs going to get a little pressure, and that's a loss of 2 yards on that. Great pursuit.
Yeah, they saw that coming, and
that was Wyatt.
Great job.
Wyatt West, and I believe Chase, maybe? No, that's Cash over there on the other side. Cash Mount.
Yeah, so that's, of course, the same thing that all announcers have to go through. We have to learn all these new numbers. Some of them are guys we remember from last year, but we're getting – so we get into this, we're getting better on these.
It looks like 6. That was Hunter Karns over there. I just can't see. It's not that I don't know their names. I can't see that far. I'm going to the eye doctor tomorrow.
Yeah. So – back to pass again.
In the backfield. They almost had him.
He's very elusive back there. And once he gets out, we really have a tough time.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4th and 2 right here.
Yeah, you almost know they're going to go for it. This part of the field, and
I think you
down
have
by
to.
3 scores.
Yeah, if you're Karns, you have to. Yeah. So it's going to be 4th and 2.
But, so many times we have him, in the backfield, and he is just very elusive, does a great job to scramble and get out of there. So give him credit. He really is he's doing a good job. So 4th down here, Gibbs can get a stop. Great, trying to draw him off sides, a little bit of a hard count. Hopefully Gibbs learned their lesson earlier and we don't jump.
If that's him in the pile, I don't know where the ball is. The ball's out. There's flags. The ball's out. Gibbs has the ball.
Yeah, but again, there's a flag.
Hopefully those flags are holding. A situation like that, sometimes you could get looking for The ref is marking the spot. We got fans out here yelling, "That's a fumble."
Yeah, we don't know what it's. Just kind of waiting to see with the ref. Gibbs looks like they're coming off the field, so I'm going to guess it's a fumble.
Yeah, they're going to call it a fumble. Most likely a hold where that flag is. It's probably going to be declined.
Yep.
Aiding the runner, offense. That penalty will be declined. We had a fumble on the play. First down.
So aiding the runner, I think you can push but not pull.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, I guess somebody pulled him.
You can push but not pull.
Yeah.
Another one of those rules that's kind of weird. But it didn't matter because he fumbled long before they started pulling on him.
Yeah.
That ball was on the ground 3 yards behind where the play was. I think the quarterback's probably like, "Stop! I don't even have the ball. Quit pushing me."
So Gibbs will take over.
Good stop there.
Absolutely. So 6:59 to go, 20-42. So Gibbs takes over here, and put together a good methodical drive here. Chew the clock up.
Allison on the jet sweep. He's got room. He's got blockers.
Or
he's
do
got
the same
speed.
thing as earlier. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So good 15-yard pickup there by Levi Allison.
So move the sticks, get a first down, keep the clock rolling. Now down to the 37-yard line of Karns. So
we got 6:47 and running. Hold on, I got some rules info here from the great Justin Pratt, our favorite pastor. You cannot push the runner. New rule this year, he said. So you can't push them or pull them.
Okay.
So since he's texting me, were we correct that you used to be able to push but not pull?
I think college still can it? So unless they have changed that as well. So
I don't know why he's
just
watching.
My 2 cents worth. I actually don't like the push rule anyway. I'm actually glad they took that out. Again, that's just my personal opinion. So, I just, what's to keep you from lining 6 big linemen up behind the guy and just pushing? But anyway, that's just me. So, second one, 5:55 to go here. A little bit of a high snap. But
Brady Hughes down, still going. Plenty enough for the first down. About a 6-yard, 7-yard gain. Got a Karns player down on the field.
So 5:45 to go here. Like I said, while we got a moment, again, we'll hit some of these things again. Just the events coming up. Remember, 5th quarter tonight. So all middle and high school students, welcome to join us at the church immediately following the game. Games, concessions, fun, a lot of fun stuff to do there. So, again, we encourage everybody to come. Don't have to be a member of our church. Just come and join us. Not tomorrow, but the next Saturday, Cars and Coffee coming up. Again, you've got a car you want to show, welcome to bring it. But if not, just come out and hang out with us. You can bring cars starting at 8. The actual event is 9 to 11. Single Vision Conference, end of September, the 28th through the 30th, I believe. And have several speakers coming. Conference speakers will be Dr. Kenny Baldwin, Christian Powell, Josh Grubb, John Anderson, Brent Stansel, and our very own Pastor Justin Pratt. For more information or to register, you can visit us on clearspringsbaptist.net. And, they get to do some fun things as well. The owners of Skyline Ranch have been gracious to I think it's Thursday night, the folks at that Single Vision Conference get the whole Skyline Ranch area for like a worship service. And if you haven't been to Skyline Ranch, it's very cool too. We've got a really cool mountain coaster there that you can ride, but beautiful if you take the chairlift to the top. Some neat stuff up at the top, beautiful views, so I would encourage you to go visit that, and we appreciate them being willing to volunteer their facility, close it down for the night, and let the Single Vision Conference folks join us. And again, Fall Festival, we have talked about that. Again, Fall Festival, the morning of October the 7th, Knoxville Dragway special event that night. So again, keep those events in mind. October 28th, trunk or treat. Believe I'm right on the date on that. The last Saturday not in October. So yeah, a lot coming up. A busy time, but a lot of exciting stuff. So
makes me want some Waffle House. They keep moving the Rittosphere around. I'm going to drive by Ritter tonight. I think that's the Rittosphere. I believe they've stolen it.
So 1st and 10
Allison
here.
in motion.
quarterback keeper.
Yeah, that was Brockwell taking the snap. You're going to have plenty of green grass out in front of him.
He is going to score again.
Is that a fourth touchdown?
I think it's his fourth, at least, yes. So
fourth touchdown. So Boone having a big night tonight. Design quarterback keep.
Yeah, and that, but that, we need to pick a player of the game here at the end, and I'm going to say Boone's getting, to me, four scores. That's making a good case for that. So we'll get the light show here, and actually,
it'll be a 29-point lead if we make this.
And the kick is good.
So wanted to recognize a couple things. I actually meant to do this because we didn't pick a player of the week last week. And in a loss, it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. But the Gibbs Eagles page does. So I'm going to pull that up and give it to you momentarily.
And by the way, our player of the game sponsor is Waffle House. So we'll give them a 2-for-1 tonight. We'll do one for last week, and then obviously pick one tonight as well. And like we said, we did fail to do some things last week, and we apologize for that. But it was, like I said, we're kind of getting back in the groove as well, and we're trying to get back on our schedule and our program. And like I said, just so many people last week in the new stadium, a lot of excitement. So we hopefully we're getting back a little more settled here. Just a bit of info, as you're all looking at the copper shot there, I believe they said he's at about 400 feet in the air for that elevation. So such a cool shot of that and the baseball field too. So it's just an awesome shot.
So the Gibbs football, they had co-Eagles of the week last week, and I agree with both of them. Number one, Benji Angola, 2 for 2 on field goals, 36 and 41 yards, 1 for 1 on extra points, 3 kickoffs for 164 yards, and 54.7 yard average on that and 1 touchback.
Nice.
Hayden Mills, 5 catches, 87 yards long of 57, 17.4 yard average for last week's player of the game.
And
they're going to let that hit.
Yeah, he did field it.
Yeah, they're going to have him inside the 25 there, not the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Bud, and just a little, speaking of kicking, a little bit of trivia that we found out, I think, from Facebook. I believe we were talking about kicking earlier. I believe they said the all-time record, longest field goal for Gibbs was by Benji Angola at 46 yards. And like I said, I watched him kick a 47-yard one in pregame warm-ups. But the official all-time record, if I heard that correctly from Facebook, was 46 yards by Benji Angola. So, again, back to what you said, we've just had some good kicking for the past several years, and that just continues. So yes, congratulations to Benji last week. We'll honor him a week late, but he's the Waffle House player of the game. Again, congratulations to him from last week, and we'll pick somebody else here this week.
We got to play defense for 5 minutes right here. I want to see that continue. They've been lackluster for the first 3 quarters of the game, and Karns abandoning their run game. 72 just laid somebody out right there. Oh, that's a clean hit by Harris, and Jalen Wright had a lineman pursuing him, and he just gave him a forearm pretty much and knocked him to the ground. To continue, good effort by Jalen.
Again, one of those things, their quarterback, when he scrambles, he's just, we've just had a hard time, keeping up with him. So, yeah, 5:18 to go.
Second and 5, long 5. So that's what you want if you're Gibbs, is to get them to abandon their run game and try to start moving the ball downfield. You're getting pressure on the quarterback, and he's wrapped up. I believe that's Cash Mount. Cash Mount and Braylon Henderson on the sack for a loss of 6 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 11.
It's 3rd and 11.
They've been doing a good job getting pressure on the quarterback all night long. And since he's been elusive, or a lot of times when they got by there, the play had already moved by them. They've been getting a good push. It's just the run seems to got by them all night long. Great job by those guys. I look for 3rd and 11, Karns to go back to the pass game right here.
Yeah, but you're talking, I was just looking their quarterback. Let's see if this play here.
Yeah, it's Chase Norman on the tackle.
Their quarterback, they have him officially listed 12 rushes for 24 yards. I know he's gotten more than that. It's just all those sacks are probably counted against him because, he's like their third or fourth leading rusher. But I feel like he's probably, if you took the sacks out of the equation, he's probably their leading rusher for the night. But
I think number one's got some yards.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll take that back. Yeah, but he has really hurt us. Their quarterback has really hurt us scrambling in the backfield.
Great play by Chase Norman just there. And took another 2-yard loss on the pass play. So they're kind of forced to punt here and limit the damage. Good kick. It'll be fielded by Levi, who's
dangerous.
Yeah. Levi seems his depth perception with the lights or something because he's been backpedaling very fast both punts that he's fielded tonight.
Yeah, that one made me nervous because he was catching it sideways while he's backpedaling, and good job there to hold on to it and not drop it. So
they're going to have decent field position about the 34-yard line to start this, and I think you're just looking for them to run the ball, right? You got 3 minutes, 47 seconds, going to try to kill some clock.
Absolutely.
Gibbs offense coming out on the field. Maybe another quarterback here. We're going to see Jacob Donaldson at QB. No. I'm misreading it.
16.
Is it 16? Clay Phillips. Harris with the ball. Harris with a hole, still running.
Well, he's got some speed.
Yeah, he does.
He can get through there, too.
11, 12-yard gain right there.
Yep. Yeah, so first down pickup.
Harris had a big play last week and fumbled down near the end zone. So he's got some speed, and he's definitely a guy they want to get the ball to.
Absolutely. Yes, that is Clay Phillips that is in now as a new quarterback. So Clay is a freshman, actually. So, getting some definitely getting some reps for the future.
So, again, Knoxville drag strip, September 8th and 9th. You've got the Southeast Gassers. Harris again there. A couple yards lost on that one. They're going to give him 2 yards on the forward.
Just couldn't get around the edge. So, but again, like you said, we're really just now in the keep the clock moving and don't turn it over. So.
And we've also got the benefit October 7th that's benefiting Gibbs High School, the Outlaw Society at Knoxville Drag Strip.
So second 13, 2:47.
Clock rolling. Good to see Phillips get some snaps here. A little bit of confusion on the field right now, but that's what moments like these are for.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I believe because it is this big a lead, I believe it is a running clock, Blake, which helps us too.
Well, they're getting the most of that play clock too.
Yeah.
So that ball was snapped with about 4 seconds left to go on the play clock.
Yep.
And I think Coach's intention is just to take this one on to the house at 49-20. I mean, if they break one, they break one. But I don't think he's trying to put any points on the board right here.
No, and it may get when you get down a little closer here. As long as Karns doesn't call timeouts, you can just take a knee. And
I don't think Karns is going to call timeout.
No, I wouldn't be any benefit in it. So. Not in victory formation yet, but
so who do you like? We can talk about player of the game.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
think so. Brady Hughes and Brockwell have both had good games, but Brockwell's got at least 4 rushing touchdowns, if not more. So
it's hard to argue with 4 touchdowns.
I mean I had to get Brady Hughes. Brady's been strong on the defensive and the offensive side, but I would put my vote in for Brockwell. So. See if I can find some stats here. So
I'm going to let your vote count. Dig some stats. So come back to me. Study up. Come back to me.
Yeah.
Gibbs just killing clock right here. We're down to a minute and 21 seconds rolling. So they're just letting this thing die down. They're going to snap the ball again here with just a couple seconds left to go on the play clock.
We were wrong, but in a good way. Brockwell actually has 5 touchdowns. So
you can't argue with 5.
Yeah,
I don't need to know anything else. That's the player of the game.
12 rushes, 164 yards.
I'm out, Gibbs.
Yeah, so 4th down, Gibbs just kind of let the play clock eat and let it get all the way down to 1:04 left to go in the game, and then they're going to punt it, and you're probably going to see Karns run a few, and this game will be over.
Yep. To give a shout out to Brady Hughes as well. He had 12 rushes for 97 yards and a touchdown. Hughes really showed up on the defensive side too, though. He's got 13. And we're talking to Jenny here. We might see if we can catch an interview at the end, either a coach or number. If you catch coach, or if not, number 5, Boone Brockwell.
There's nothing else we need to test this stuff out, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to go try to catch coach?
Yep.
Our own Jenny Roach will be down there trying to catch coach. She's been working the clock tirelessly all night.
Yeah, and we did our best to catch up to him in the beginning, but weren't able to catch up with Coach Turner at the beginning. So maybe we can catch him at the end here. But again, we want to even if we aren't able to get one, our interview of the game is sponsored by Brittany Gibson with Whitehead and Associates Realty. Again, Brittany Gibson's a realtor with Whitehead and Associates. Give her a call to discuss any real estate needs. 865-283-8958. So, again, as we Gibbs gets the punt there,
not going to get much on that punt. About a 12-yard punt there.
Yeah, that one may have come off the side of the foot. So,
I'll be honest with you, I was trying to keep the guys from falling on you, and I missed the whole punt that happened. I know we only got 12 yards on it.
Yeah.
Y'all saw it at home. Maybe you could tell me what happened.
What y'all don't realize at home is, there's the roof access. There's a ladder that goes right up, and we literally stand right underneath that. So all of a sudden, all the coaches decided to come down.
Yeah.
it was a little chaotic behind us here.
There was a hind end about to be on your head right there.
And they dropped a water bottle, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. So we're good now, though. So it was.
Clock rolling. We got 56 seconds.
Yeah, I believe Karns just put in a backup quarterback as well. So.
Yeah, so you're going to have about one more play here, pending how fast they move it. I'm almost to the point. You're down 29. Let's run this play clock out, snap it one more time, and go to the house.
Yep, I agree. So
see if I can find Jenny down there. See if she ain't made her way to the sideline yet.
Yeah, she may be able to catch somebody and may not. But like I said, Waffle House is our player of the game sponsor, which we're going to give a shout out to Boone Brockwell tonight. And again, Brittany Gibson is our interview of the game sponsor with Whitehead Realty Associates.
Yeah, we got a
if we can
helmet
get an
on
interview.
The ground. Yeah, that was Jackson Roberts in on that tackle.
Clock is moving again, and they might get one more play off. It just depends on what they want to do. So.
I believe Tucker Owenby in on that tackle as well.
No, I don't think Karns is going to do it. We're down under 10 seconds, and they're not making any movement to the ball. So I think that is going to do it. Gibbs is going to come out with a win, 49-20. So
that's
great.
What we needed.
Absolutely. Great to get the win at the new stadium, and again, good game. Was close to start with. Gibbs kind of pulled out the lead, but give Karns credit. They they caught back up and made a game of it in the second half. So and Gibbs able just to pull away at the end, but Karns really came back and had a good second half run there. So
important notes. I think we got some things to work on defense still. Impressed in the fourth quarter with the way they got back and kind of was able to stop the run and force Karns into a passing situation. Part of that because of the score, but Gibbs was obviously doing a better job stopping the run. So that's something you go to the practice field this week and you work on that, talk about it, watch your film, and see what's going on. We're having a hard time getting these players going the right direction here. But good first win. We can jot that down as September the 1st, 2023, Karns Beavers, the first win at the newly renovated Ernest Whitehead Stadium.
So for your Texas Roadhouse gift card next year, everybody make a note of that. So,
make a note of that. Put it in your phone. You won't even have to Google it because that probably won't be on Google.
Yeah, that's right.
If it is, you're going to have to look really hard for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to check on the Ritasphere tonight, and we'll see if Miss Jenny is on the sideline. I can see her. Are we talking to Coach or is she handling this?
We will do it. We will ask the questions if she's able to track him down. So, but I do see Coach Turner over there. She is walking that way, so we'll see. But again, he needs to let him take care of anything he needs to do at the end.
This is something we want to do. We think it'll be really neat, really cool. But at the same time, we don't want to be a nuisance.
Absolutely.
So we're not paying anybody, right? They don't get any money for this. So he's got
looks like
the
we're going
headset.
to. So. All right, Coach Turner, can you hear us? All right, great. Well, hey, buddy, we won't bug you too long. Congratulations on the win tonight. Great job. Just what was your take on that? How did you feel about the way the team performed? Yeah, great performance tonight. We actually picked Boone as our player of the game, had 5 touchdowns. So kind of hard to go wrong with that. But, sorry, having a little trouble hearing you there. But anyway, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. We'll let you go get back with the team there. And, again, thank you for being with us tonight. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We had a little the band's playing kind of came in a little loud there.
Imagine them wanting to celebrate after 49 to 20. Silly kids.
But, I think Coach Turner hit the nail on the head there. Obviously, he's going to. But, he knows the turnovers from last week, and we started with some this week too. So, he got it right on the head that, good to have those settled. So, and like I said, good to see Coach Turner out there celebrating with the kids. Got all the neon colors out there. So, again, just congrats to Gibbs and all the kids for the big win tonight.
Absolutely. But, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Next week is an away game. We won't be here, but we'll be right back, I think, the week after that. Stay tuned. You can check the Clear Springs Facebook page, find out when we're going to be here, game times, things like that. They'll also let you know on the Gibbs Eagles football page. So we appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
On behalf of Clear Springs Baptist Church, we simply want to thank you for tuning in tonight to watch the Gibbs High School football broadcast.
We also want to extend a personal invitation for you to come and worship with our family of faith at Clear Springs. We gather on Sunday mornings at 10:15, Sunday nights at 6 p.m., and Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. We hope you and your family